There we are. For some reason, my shortcuts don't work if I have the OBS option selected, which is weird. Anywho, hi everybody, we're live, and welcome back to the Manor House. So we had a lot of fun last week, didn't we?
Last week.
Oh yes, it was quite the play.
It was a show. That's for one thing. Just a pity it was a shit show.
I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was rather fun.
So
We had a dragonborn with acid reflux. Well, just acid spit, but still.
So, to give a quick backdrop to anyone who is not here, who hasn't been here before, and to Matt who couldn't make it last week, our team of intrepid adventurers have been hired by a noble by the name of Damius Farharden V, a name I pulled out of my arse because somebody asked, to reclaim his manor house and to find certain items within. The house was abandoned due to an ongoing war going on in his lands between two kingdoms. So our adventurers have come here and they found the house full of kobolds and a crazy-ass dragonborn. They have cleared out the dining hall. Then they moved down to the basement, to which they made friends with the chef and his kitchen staff of kobolds.
Plus, we ran into someone who had been held captive there.
Yes, you found a captive who, upon release, handed over a silver signet ring, which was an item you were requested to find. Moving on from that to the other side of the house, you found a private theatre, which had been taken over by a dragonborn of dubious mental health who had been trying to put on a show with several kobolds in her trip.
And when we say dubious mental health, we mean she lost her marbles somewhere along the way.
What's a nice way to say batshit insane?
Batshit insane.
Yeah, just like that.
So, with the insistence of our bard, you played along into her fantasy until she started to lose her rag when our Drow rogue started an all-out brawl with the kobold actors. The dragonborn
Who had been eyeing us before.
True.
Because they knew that something was up. So it was either them or us.
To which the dragonborn lost her shit, threw all her actors in one little pile, and melted them in her acid breath.
Well, all but two, who unfortunately decided to come back and attack us.
Only one of them came back.
Right, only one.
Only one.
Wonder where the
and
other...
He was immediately
one
savaged by
went.
Snuggles.
Yeah, he became the first two toy.
Which I still feel bad about because he was not being
He
on
the door, he saw the shit that was going down, and he kind of like gave it like a shaky thumbs up and tried to back out, and then Snuggles just went for his throat.
Yeah, that was kind of shitty for him. I feel a little bit of pity for him, but hey, he's in a better place now. He doesn't have to do the terrible act.
In a box in the dressing room?
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's in one of the barrels. We put her in one of the boxes.
He's in a better place in Snuggles' stomach.
Hey, at least it's warm.
I'm just saying, he's in a better plane now.
Okay.
Anywho, you have found several items from her, and you moved up the stairs and found a couple of kobolds cheating at gambling. You took them out, and now you've moved on to what appears to be a small library. Your rogue has scoped out the room by peering under the door and has managed to stealthily open the doors. You have been unnoticed by the creatures that are within. Now then, unfortunately, EatThePath, who controls our Drow rogue, is with family for Thanksgiving, so he will not be with us. And Creature, who is our beautiful mead-obsessed Beevehr the Barbarian,
Yes.
is going to be a little late. He just popped in to say there's some family issues he needs to deal with. So we shall continue with what we are, and creatures should jump in a few minutes. So then, ladies, gentlemen, viewers and players, what do you do?
Despair.
Pray.
Um,
Let's see. I really can't do much of anything because I'm nowhere near the door, so I can't observe anything.
you can at the very least see over my shoulder this fellow up here.
Okay.
At the very least.
Trying to look at that pile in the corner there, Luther?
No, I'm just wondering.
Let's just move it out of the way.
Is the door open or closed?
This door is open.
Okay. Can I attempt a perception check to gain a better familiarity of the surroundings in the room?
Before we left last time, Shava got the highest possible roll, and he relayed it to the rest of the group. What is highlighted now
then.
is all that you can see. To the right, down here, if I use the right option, there we are, there are a number of bookshelves that you cannot see behind.
Okay.
But you do hear chittering.
Question to the DM. What
Yes.
languages do the kobolds speak?
You've heard them speaking
Why don't
Draconic.
you ask?
Draconic. Okay. Oh, wonderful. I speak Draconic. Let's see.
But it's many voices.
How about I attempt to approach the kobolds inside the room purely for diplomatic purposes?
You can try.
Do you want some bardic inspiration?
I will take all the help I can get, sir.
So I will do that. So if you need to roll a stealth check or anything, you have one bardic inspiration. You can sneak in there and be quiet and tell us what's going on.
Okay.
My
Cat,
voice dropped.
Cat, get away from my fucking food. I swear to God. Don't meow it. Don't meow it. You got plenty of fucking food in your bowl. I'm sorry.
She failed her stealth roll.
Yeah. she's attempting it again as we speak. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go with a stealth check.
Alright.
Because I want to check to see like if they're armed, and if so, how heavily, and like if diplomacy were to go up shit creek, what our chances are.
And you get to add a d8 if you want to use the bardic inspiration.
Ah,
And
wonderful.
on top of your regular roll.
Okay, so let's go with a stealth. Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to add that?
Yeah. Okay. So
Go ahead.
Just
what is
do-
what is it's
1d8.
1d8. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 16.
Where are you getting 16 from? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, 16.
8 plus 8.
Yeah, I had
8
to
plus
think
8
there
is
for a
16.
second.
Hey, it's difficult. I ran out of fingers.
I'm just like,
Hi,
leave me
creature.
alone.
This is
I
that
agree.
new math
Welcome.
that's been. This is that new math that's been all the craze nowadays.
Is it quick math?
Roll one.
All right, so you managed to get around the passive perception, so you can get in that room and walk wherever the hell you want.
Nice. Okay.
Don't hit any of the book piles.
Oh, you're no fun.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, if you do that, you make noise.
I'll
Make noise when you want us.
a snoop.
Be very,
Okay.
very quiet. We're listening in on the kobolds.
Okay, so I want to get right here.
That's on top of a bookshelf. There you are.
I'm moving it. Okay. And I want to listen in on what the three musketeers here are discussing.
So you want to listen to these three over here?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. As you listen, you hear the middle one talking. He's showing off his axe, claiming that he stole it from he took it from the corpse of a dwarven adventurer. But the other two kobolds are just kind of rolling their head and calling bullshit on his story. But he is insisting that yeah, he got this from a dwarf he killed himself. However, to your left, you hear.
Uh-oh.
Or to your right, even.
Yeah.
Are you going to look around the bookcase?
I don't wanna.
That's a brave man right there.
Alright. As you look around the bookcase, you see there's a kobold flicking through some pages of a bookshelf.
Oh, fuck! Oh, God.
He doesn't appear to have noticed you,
Oh, thank God.
but he is shuffling through a few pages in a book.
Can I attempt a stealth takedown? Not a kill, but just to, just to knock him out.
I would like it to be known while this is happening, I'm prepping my horse between my legs.
The broom? Alright.
Yep,
Yeah,
you'll see.
the hobby horse.
Alrighty then. So then, how do you want to do this? Are you going to try and grapple him? Are you going to try and bludgeon him?
Do you want me to try a minor illusion to distract everyone else?
Nah, okay, can I hear him and they can't?
I want you to roll me
Sadie, shut the fuck up! I'm sorry.
Roll me... First off, whoever was whispering, roll me a stealth check, and you roll me a perception check.
Oh, great.
Because you're like stage whispering into a room full of kobolds.
That's the problem of being an actor.
Oh, very nice.
Okay? Barben expertly channels his voice in the room and through the bookcases, but do you hear him?
Do I... Okay, so I roll perception now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a straight perception.
Yes! 15.
Yeah, you hear him.
Okay. Okay, so what did Barben say again?
Do you need any distraction right now? Do you need anything that I can do a minor illusion if you want me to.
That would be most appreciated, yes. I'll take any advantage I can get at this point.
Question, are both doors open?
Yes.
And do I know which kobold was talking about the axe, or could I not hear that from my distance?
You could hear them jabbering. It was this guy here, but you have no idea what they say.
Okay, cool.
Well,
I'm gonna just prep my short bow to aim at any of the three that move, in case this goes south, like I'm expecting it to in 2 minutes.
Oh, thanks.
So, Tony, what I would do, what I have in mind, my character has in mind, is you see the fireplace over here?
Yes.
I was going to cause an illusion where it looks like the fire is getting much bigger, drawing attention to everyone.
Okay.
All right, if you're
So
sure.
if you want this, I'm not yet doing it.
Okay. We also have the issue of this fellow right here. So
Hence why I merely asked and didn't go for it yet.
Fuck it. Let's go for it.
All right.
Okay, so I want to just approach this fellow from behind and like I don't want to hurt him. I just want to choke him out so he'll just pass out.
All right, you're gonna have to roll me a strength check to try and grapple him.
Okay. 20.
That's a save, Tony.
That's a
That's not a
save.
check.
No, what? Wait, what?
You need to click strength on the left of your sheet. Sorry.
Wait, I did.
Yeah.
No, you clicked within the saving throws area, where the big numbers are. You have to go all the way to the left.
Yeah, on the very
To the
far
left of proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Click the word strength.
18.
18.
Okay, let's see.
I
Sorry,
doubt
I'm
he even needs the illusion.
Sorry, I'm
My-
still getting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to all
Nah,
this.
it's okay.
All right, let's see if he can get out of this. Oh, he can't. You have him around the neck. You have him around the neck, nice and hard, and to the point where he can't
And-
squeal out. You
Okay,
lift him
can
up
I-
so his little legs aren't hitting the ground. It'll take
Can
him a round or about a few rounds to actually pass out, so you have to hold on to him for a few seconds.
Okay. Can I drag him further, like over here, so none of his friends can find him easily?
I would say if you're going to do that, you're going to have to roll a stealth with disadvantage because he's scrabbling. If you try to walk past the bookcase, he's going to grab for the bookcase.
Oh God! Oh, no! Stop turning shit on, you cat. Sorry.
Where you are now, you have him held tightly to your chest, so he can't reach anything, and he is starting to slow down in his struggles.
Okay. Can I? Hang on one second. Okay. Sorry. They're knocking over shit. I'm sorry. Okay. Out. Both of you out.
While he is doing that, I'm listening in for any kind of trouble.
Christ.
If something stirs, if I hear something that sounds like he might be in trouble, I act. So I probably should have do a perception check or something, just so I don't mistake it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
about
say you
that,
won't
Will.
need a perception check. You can pretty much see what he's doing. In fact,
Okay.
seeing as he's
okay.
not here, you can move closer to the door. If you look,
Okay,
where he was. You can see
okay,
what
could-
Darius is doing. No one's noticed
I-
this.
Could I wait until he is fully out,
Yep.
knocked out before and then I can? If I drag him in like over here, would I still be at a disadvantage?
No.
Okay,
Once
I'll
he's
just
passed
wait.
out, he'll be fine.
Okay, I'll just hold on to him until he's fully out, and then I'll just
Alright,
move him.
give me one last constitution save for him. He's succeeded, so he's still awake.
Okay.
Alright. So, these guys are still chittering away. This one up here is muttering to himself. And this guy is now starting to eat a book.
Which guy?
Which guy?
This guy down here.
Oh, great.
He's just tearing. What you can see, Tony, is that he has a cookbook and he is ripping out the pages of the really nice looking food and just kind of shoving it in his mouth.
It's like,
Great.
I don't think that...
That's not how it works, no.
Alright.
That's not how
Okay.
any of this works.
He's failed his save now. This kobold is now unconscious in your arms.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to move him over here. Stealth check or
Yes.
okay. 21.
Oh, no one hears shit. So you
Okay.
move him over here.
Okay, so I will be over here then.
The question is, how long will it take for him to wake up? Because if he wakes
That is-
up, we're getting a little...
I was unconscious. You could always coup de grace him for a guaranteed crit.
That is an excellent question.
Good. Let's see.
So how long do we have?
That is on my DM screen. Just let me double check. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
I don't know if a coup de grace rule.
It's a 1 6. He will be awake in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. We gotta act quick.
So we got to make this shit count.
Mm-hmm.
You could always just kill
Okay,
him now it's unconscious.
Yeah,
Okay,
you get
so-
a massive advantage whenever he's unconscious. You get like an immediate critical.
Okay.
It's incorrect because you just put your knife in it. There's no stop.
Okay. Can I motion to anybody that he's out for the count?
You can.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Who can I see?
You can see Beevehr and me and
Snuggles.
From your
and
angle,
Shava.
Yeah.
Well,
I would
Beevehr,
say you can
Shava,
see Beevehr and Snuggles, but that's all you can see because Barden is behind the door frame.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll motion.
I didn't want to make any noise.
Okay. Okay. I motion to Beevehr that
Beevehr. No, that's probably
baby. Oh, sorry. I motion to Beevehr that one of the kobolds is out, and I will monitor. And actually, I can probably, if I'm
You know what?
feeling feisty, I'm on a roll. I don't want to fuck it up. So
Alright, Beevehr, I want you to roll me a straight up intelligence check to see if you understand his flailing.
flailing.
Thank you.
Were you about to call me on that, Matt?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure how it's gonna work.
Oh!
What are you doing?
Oh my god! How do you? Oh, you have -1. Oh my god!
He's a little bit dense, yes.
You guys, I think one of the kobolds has something stuck in his throat.
Okay.
Maybe we should get
Alright.
Okay, I roll an
Beevehr?
intelligence check in order to understand what he is saying. What
Alright, hold
Well,
on.
Beaver is trying to tell.
Beevehr is looking at Darius and he sees him moving his arms and making all these signs, and he leans over to the bard and says, I think he's got a spider down the back of his shirt.
Well, the only other one that I can motion to is Snuggles, and I doubt I'll have any better luck with them.
Snuggles
Okay,
is happily chewing on his sword.
Yeah,
Barden,
Don't.
from what the Barbarian has just told you, you can decipher that Darius has probably been signing to him, but you haven't the baldiest notion what he's trying to relay to you.
Okay.
You would have to look yourself.
I step into the door frame. I think. Does that require a stealth?
I would say no. I'll be generous.
So I step into the door frame and look for myself, basically looking at Darius and shrugging.
Okay.
Like
I once again try in the simplest way to illustrate that the kobold is out, and
all right,
that's one down. For us.
all right. So I have to do the intelligence check now.
Oh god.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
should be
you
able-
get the notion. You
Okay.
think he has killed a kobold?
Oh god.
Looks like one kobold's down. Looks like one kobold's down.
All right.
Down.
As
Down,
you're standing
down.
there, you hear as this kobold shoves a page about cakes in his face. And while you are signing away to each other, behind you, Darius, you hear as the kobold starts to stir.
Okay. Can I? Yes.
You first, but I have a question for before anything starts combating.
Yes?
Okay, Hunter's Mark is a verbal component.
Yes.
How loud of a verbal component is that going to be?
You can whisper it.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on the central kobold there with my bow ready.
Oh, you mean? We can't see your.
There you go.
We can't see your cursor.
Really? I'm pinging it. The middle kobold of the axe.
There we
Yeah,
go.
so-
Okay.
Yeah,
this
there was a
one.
server interruption there for a second.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
got slowed
it
down.
keeps going now. I've done like 4 times. It won't stop.
Yeah, that was
Right.
partially me, I believe.
That was. Don't just ignore that. That was.
You're doing strange things.
Alright.
Yes.
Constitution
am.
save on the kobold. He's not awake yet, but he's close.
Oh, thank
Okay.
Christ. Okay, is there anything I can do to?
Actually, hang on. While you're standing there, there's something else I need to check.
Oh, great.
Don't tell me
make
they're
a pillow
tipping
with
over
you?
the bookcases. Because
Tony,
I
as
already
you're
expect
walking
the
back
worst.
and forth there, roll me a stealth check.
Okay. 16.
Still without.
You
upset the
hear
passive.
something snort and rattle this bookcase,
Oh,
Oh, no.
great!
but it doesn't seem interested in coming around.
Oh shit.
You said snore.
Snort.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard snore, not snort.
Paste. Ruffle smile. Melee weapon.
Just laughing at you.
I can't see chat right now.
Yeah, so they're debating the tastiness of paper.
Depends on the ink, and most likely it's not very tasty.
Bane. Compelled duel. I'm getting my spells up quickly because I just realised I have really, really, really sort of okay spells.
Alright. He succeeded his constitution save. This kobold is waking up.
Oh,
Fuck.
shoot. Quick,
7,
put something over his head.
6, 5,
Get your pillow.
3.
Am I aware of this happening?
Carpet.
What are you doing?
You-
I'm going just to bludgeon him.
quietly.
Have a sword. Put it in it.
No, like with my.
That's
like,
a
with
strength
my,
save again, Tony.
Why can't you just
A
stab?
what?
You had a strength save again. If you're trying to grapple him again, you
Oh
need to do a
fuck!
strength roll.
Okay, okay, fine. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna kill him.
Thank you. Because
I'm
if you
trying-
don't, I'm coming over there in full fucking plate mail and I'm doing it. I'm busy.
You don't know
Yeah,
what's
but your
happening.
character's
Beevehr.
a dick.
I will carve out your eyes and skull fuck you.
2, 1. His eyes
Just
are
stab
open.
it now.
Roll if you're going to attack him. Roll an attack really quick.
Fuck. Wait.
He's looking at you. He's opening his mouth. 7. Hang on. Is he one of the armored ones?
Surely it's a critical because
He's
no, it's
unarmored.
not good guys. Awake, fuck.
According to his appearance, but it might not be as quiet as we would have preferred.
You go to stab him in the throat to silence him, but you miss and hit him just in the shoulder as well. He opens his mouth and screams.
Oh my god!
Minor illusion. I'm making the fire explode, basically trying
Thank
to
you.
make a distraction, cause a distraction.
Alright.
I hear the squeak and instantly do that.
Yeah, he's got a prepared action. I've got a prepared action bow if that doesn't work, and Hunt's Mark's on him. If you make a
Okay, can I go-
scream, if you make a scream loud enough, like a scream, like volumed sound,
Okay,
of like
can I go?
a lion's roar.
Can I go for another stab attempt?
Can in a moment.
I think we need to roll initiative now.
I would like to point out before we roll initiative, I've had my bow trained and ready on someone.
Yeah.
And if you're casting a spell, then I'm going to take that as it's time to shoot.
Yep. It's time. I hear the squeak, the squeal, and instantly react. So
I'm going to
Alright.
wait for the DM to decide if I get any kind of bonus with my shot or not.
I was getting everyone ready there. Okay, so for everybody's quick information, these guys are focused on the fire. These guys are now looking
focused
at
on
a
me.
very tasty looking half-elf.
Can
This
I make
guy
another?
Is still
ahead, sorry.
screaming.
Can I make another stabbing attempt to finally put him away?
You can, however, Luther goes first.
Okay.
Okay, so do I get any kind of bonus for my short bow action or not? As I have been sat here waiting to shoot, aiming at him the entire time.
I think he would,
Please?
but only a regular advantage.
I would
I'll
say
take it.
regular
I'll take
advantage, yeah. Go on.
So I click
'Cause
it
you're
once, I
shooting
get
for
the larger two numbers.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would say so.
12. Alright.
Plus, give me a second. I have Hunter's Mark, which gives me just a damage bonus.
Fuck.
Fuck!
That's flinging off. I hope
That
maybe.
is, not what I wanted, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
Yeah,
Trying to think. Do I have
I think-
anything I can do here?
I think we need to roll initiative now.
The
we might still have a
arrow
surprise round,
shoots over the shoulder of the kobold and slams into the fireplace. This guy turns around and sees you and starts shouting out an alarm. Everybody, roll initiative. Who was that? Who was that?
That was awesome.
That is the wrong button.
That was perfect.
Oh, thank you, Teddy. Teddy just handed me a sausage back.
Yay.
15, that's a real number.
Aye.
Yay.
Okay. I need to start rolling
Someone
initiative.
add Tony again.
Okay, first off.
Darius isn't in the turn order yet.
It's
Is he
because
not?
you need to click your character and then click
Hang
initiative.
on, I'll get him in there.
Yeah,
Right.
or add him manually with a 7.
Yeah, give me a sec. I have to add everybody manually now. Because I haven't figured out how to do this in shortcut yet. Squealy face. So, while I'm doing this, do you guys want to talk a little bit of quick strategy? I'll let you do that.
Okay.
We're gonna make him
Let's see. I am basically surrounded by 3 of these creatures, so I need.
There's a lizard too.
What?
But you
What?
can only currently fight 2 enemies at a time if you recommend trying to stay there. I will rush the
Okay.
front with the Barbarian, everyone else around the side. Maybe the Drow wants to flank around, try and take the 3 heavy armored ones out because sneak attack bonus is great for that. But then the Bard needs to rush in to try and help out Darius, who, if it goes first, will probably want to move 5 feet to here, so he gets the opportune advantages for trying to stop anyone getting here. So the Bard can get there and start trying to.
I was intending
not
to go.
run into bottleneck. I would go here. So then, if Darius can also move to here, you can start trying to just try and chain kill all of the kobolds.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the Barbarian needs to rush in and take the heavy ones quickly. Because
Yeah. Plus, we don't know if there's anyone still behind here.
What are the flanking rules for 5e? Because I really haven't checked. Does it always give an
It has to be a
advantage,
murder
or-
sandwich. You have to have an ally directly opposite you.
adjacent and okay, when a creature is adjacent to one of its when a creature and at least one of its allies is adjacent to an enemy and on opposite sides or corners, so you have full murder sandwich. Oh, sake.
Okay.
Yeah, because you've got to draw a line between the two, and if it cuts through the center of their tile, then it's all good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you're
So-
going to get flanked into next year.
Oh,
But I'm going to try and
Jesus.
use Snuggles to flank the other ones with Beevehr and try and oh my fucking god.
Alright.
Yeah.
They rolled
Shit.
20.
This is a shit sandwich.
May
I mean,
whatever
what-
god you believe in watch over you.
Okay, who are my priority targets? What do I do? So I get 2 actions and a bonus action, right?
Yes, a
yeah.
a move, an attack, and a bonus. Yes.
A move, attack, and bonus, so I can fire
I believe
my
so,
bow
yeah.
twice. Move. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do some.
You
Very
only have
not
bonus
team-play
actions if
thing.
you have things you can do as a bonus action. I think
Yeah,
your
I
Raffle
have
Smite is one of them.
I have many bonus actions.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then.
I'm going to use a lot of spell slots, and hopefully we're not going to die. 3 creatures usually make charisma saving throws, tug of hell, attack roll, save, and up to a minute, and I need to use my blood for it, and then return as a. Wait, is that a bonus action? Oh, shit, 1 action. No, not using Bane. Fuck that.
I can't do anything right now. That's the problem.
If they
Alrighty
fail,
then.
they have disadvantage.
Let's go. This little kobold here starts shrieking out and barking orders in Draconic. She points towards our barbarian friend and starts moving her hands in complicated gestures.
Let's basically go rush him. Most likely.
So, Barden, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
You need me to roll a wisdom save.
Not
even
Barden,
though
sorry,
it's
Beevehr.
Oh, great.
That's a barbarian strong suit.
Yeah, wisdom. A whiz save, okay. That's a 7.
Alright then. You stare at the kobold as it is pointing at you and barking words in Draconic. Suddenly, your feet feel like they have been fastened to the floor. You cannot move.
Fuck. That's a spell.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. So that's its turn order. After it shouts some more at its friends, it is now this little guy's turn. He sees the half-elf. He doesn't like the half-elf. He's going to run over and he's going to shank the half-elf. So, if I can find his damn thing again. I need to write these out clearer. So he's going to stab you in the butt.
Well, Darius just turned around. He's got pack tactics and
He misses you entirely. He trips on a book. He quickly scrabbles up on the ground, but he missed you entirely with his lunge.
pack tactics and flanking.
That's the +4. Why are you mentioning this?
All right, still doesn't work.
He doesn't get pack tactics because he moved away from his friend.
Oh, all right.
Actually, he should have, but I'm not going to retcon that because I already says he fell over.
All right.
All right.
You're like the fucking kid that's like, teacher, you forgot to give us homework over the weekend.
This guy, however,
No,
He
that is
moves
exactly
forward.
the analogy I was thinking.
he sees the half-elf, and he's going to go for you with his sling. I accidentally closed my dice roller. There we are. So, here we go.
That's lovely.
I've been hit
Oh,
with the
Jesus.
God, that hurts.
Hold on.
That's
Alright.
Gesundheit.
Whoa! What kind of slingshot do you have?
That is a D100 for severity. Because he rolled a nat 1. So, not only does he not hit you,
Oh,
he
thank
hits
God.
his friend in the back of the neck and does 2 damage.
Nice.
These kobolds are now swearing at each other.
Sick.
Nice.
Barden, your go.
I'm going to.
Just realised something.
Yes. I'm going to move here.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing out the obvious, Luther. I appreciate that.
None of this would have happened if you had killed them.
No, but I was trying to be nice.
He was trying to follow the lead. After all, we couldn't sell them any honey anymore.
This is true.
We can always sell them honey.
And I can't. And I use my rapier on the fellow with the sling.
I would like to point out we can always sell them honey. That's why we have a barbarian.
Yeah. Let's see. That's a no.
Yeah,
That's
you
a big
miss him
oof.
entirely. You slip on some of the slobber-covered pages on the ground, and you just don't quite get the hit.
Ew.
Yeah. Darn.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Pray.
I'm not certain if I can use vicious mockery on right now.
No, because you've already used your.
Okay. Yeah. It would have failed anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. No. I'm not doing anything.
All right.
I'm basically just there cursing. A little bit.
All right, Kool-Aid man, it's your go.
Okay, so you're all gonna
Alright.
hate me because my turn's gonna start taking a lot longer now.
Yeah.
I am going to say
Take
screw
your
it.
horse.
I'm going to use my maul. I'm going to move in. I've got 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm guessing I can hit both of these two while standing in this spot.
What are you just doing a straight swing, or are you
I
doing?
am going. Can I do movement, bonus action, hit?
You can.
Great. As a bonus action, I would like to use Thunderous. 1 second, I will pull out Thunderous Smite just in case. Attributes in a bit night. Spells are somewhere. Somewhere. I should write down. Oh god. Spells up there. So,
I do
Thunderous Smite,
like-
I'll click that for you. As I don't
Okay.
By the
know
way,
it.
Nicola. By the way, Nicola, I do enjoy the battle music. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to turn it on at the start, so there we are. It's here now. Yay! Let's see.
Yeah.
The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack, your weapon makes a thunderous boom that spans 300 feet from you. The attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength save or be pushed 10 feet away. Are you just trying to knock him into the fireplace?
Yes.
Which would cause him to be set on fire.
Oh my fucking god.
Commando! You miss him!
Can I point
However,
out for a second, if
Your
I do
thunder
damage
strike is still available.
for the other hit,
Yeah.
if I hit this, you know what happens? Okay, so let's talk damage
Hit that.
numbers.
So,
So, we have
first-
my maul, we have... Oh, what? How do I do my...
you click
actual
on
damage
the,
You
number.
click on the word
maul.
maul.
I am
Load.
clicking the word maul, but
In
when am I
the-
getting...
No, on the in the chat basically.
in the chat
So
window.
I
There
do,
you
9,
are.
I do 9 damage, plus
First
I do
off,
Hunter's Mark, which
please-
does another 3.
clarify which one are you actually attacking. It's this one,
I'm
right?
hitting my Hunter's Mark, yep.
Alright.
And then I need to know another 2d6, I believe, for Thunderous Smite. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 9 is 18 damage. And a
18
10-foot
damage. Okay, and he
Yeah.
needs to roll a strength save.
And I do not know what the strength save's going to be. I think I'm just going to leave it to you. Because I don't know what my spell save is in my head.
He rolls straight 15.
Meets it, beats it, I'd say.
Alright, so he doesn't get propelled back.
But he does take a lot of damage.
So he takes 18 damage. 18 damage, he crumples.
Well,
You
and you've
smack
still
the
got Snuggles.
maul, clanging into his helmet, and the
Oh,
additional
shit.
thunder damage just shatters his skull.
I've just noticed something. Did you guys see the Drake over here behind Darius?
No.
What?
No,
I just
haven't.
saw that.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't seen that
die!
yet. I'm dealing
No.
with the other one.
As the thunderous boom
Jesus.
echoes around the room and off into the distance,
Oh, great.
Luther Lightbringer looks at the kobold at his feet and smiles. But somewhere behind, he hears a deep, guttural roar. Darius, roll me a perception.
Okay, give me 1 second.
No, Darius, not you.
Perception. Oh, wait. Oh. Even better.
12.
You hear a deep, booming voice yelling in Draconic. There are intruders. Find them.
Great, the big bad.
Oh shit.
I don't even understand it, and I think that's probably.
Barben, we have bigger issues
I have to
than just some kobolds.
I have noticed.
Have you? And you didn't
Yes.
say any. And you did not say anything.
Well, I just noticed it because
I just know.
Just give me a moment.
look, I'm not perfect.
16. Okay. So, Luthor, is that the end of your turn?
No,
Give me
you still
1
got his
second.
Snuggles.
Yeah, I've got his Snuggles to move.
Snuggles,
And
is that a
Snuggles
custom
can...
Sonic character?
Yes, it is. Snuggles the Hedgehog. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Alright.
Onto the Barrock.
Yeah.
All right. He's not going to pee there, is he?
You'll see what I'm doing. I've got a very good idea.
All
Alright.
right.
Are you done?
Let's hope your
Right. I
idea.
believe I am done.
There are according
Someone
to.
jumped.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Someone
Alright
just
then.
jumped back up.
As you
After all,
are
Beevehr.
fighting, you hear shuffling down the corridor. If these damn things would stop clipping into where they're not supposed to be. No, just the two of them. 1, 2.
Don't tell
for
me
fuck's
new
sake.
ones are alive now. We killed everyone on this floor.
This door bursts open.
There wasn't a door.
Well, okay, this door. I didn't have him on a DM layer.
Where the fuck did he come from?
I'm guessing somewhere in that direction.
Somewhere. I suspect upstairs.
So,
Or the big room. We didn't check.
this kobold riding a drake has now appeared.
Great.
And for
yeah.
his turn, the drake is going to move here. Next up,
The fuck is going on out there?
why does it say it's Barden? It's not Barden's.
It's
this Oh, the turn
Mm.
order reset because I added new people. It is now this guy's turn.
Yeah.
This guy is going to run over here. And he runs beside this guy.
Sick.
And he's going to use a bonus action to lift this kobold onto his back. If I
Right.
can click on him. Hang on.
Great. Kobold
So-
riders. Hey! Don't put him on me.
He won't. They won't fit. Come to the front.
Two back, two back.
You know,
Oh my
Barben.
God.
You know,
Go to the back.
Barben. I always knew we'd die together. I
So-
just thought it would be at our own hands.
This kobold is now mounted.
Honestly, for an action, I believe it is for your own hand.
Really? You're never gonna let me live this down, are you?
I thought you had killed the kobold. If you had killed him, we wouldn't be in the situation.
He's got a point, yeah. Alright.
It's like, well, excuse me for not wanting to kill every fucking thing I see.
Okay, so
I'm
Jesus.
just
In my defense,
stating
if my
the
person,
fact.
in my defense,
Yes.
my ideal is that I'm driven to glory and battle.
alright
I'm
then.
Alright.
pretty happy right now going in glory and battle, so I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay.
On your glorious steed.
Hang on.
Well, my glorious steed is apparently in a pot somewhere.
Question to the DM:
Yes?
Can the kobolds riding the drakes?
Drake.
Can the kobolds be killed, and can we mount the drakes as well?
Not a good
You
idea.
would have to
I
have
don't
Try
think.
that.
some wicked animal handling skills to do that.
Hello!
Someone wants to
Also,
tame
I would
himself a
say
drake.
anyone in heavy plate armor wouldn't be able to do this, but anyone who is lighter, I would say one of the half elves, and if one of you is a halfling, I think you could. But
Just because you know what I can do if I'm on a horse. Well,
Yeah.
lizard or bear.
Alright, so, I'm just looking down Shava's character streak real quick. So Shava is seeing this guy, and he's going to decide to try and take out that rider. So, he is going to roll an attack with his crossbow. 13 with advantage, because this guy hasn't attacked yet. So he is definitely going to hit. And that counts also as a critical hit. So, hand crossbow. And again. So he's going to do that amount of damage.
13?
Yes. I forgot to add health bars onto these guys. Hang on. So he has that much health left. And the drake has that much.
I
Alrighty
can't
then.
see any health bar.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yous aren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Just take her word for it. It's there.
Yeah. Health bar.
Alright, so this kobold is shaky. He is not happy at all. Next up, it is the now mounted kobold's turn. Is it? No, it is not.
No.
You hear shouting.
It's the dead kobold first, I believe. Or no.
You hear shouting from the hallway. You can't see where it comes from, however, this kobold shouts back.
Oh.
Okay, can we in this room hear the shouting
I would
going
say
on?
yes. The
Okay.
distant voice is too far for you to hear, but this guy in the hall shouts, "They're over here! More meat for the master."
Lovely.
Okay, now it is this molten kobold's turn. He sees Luther. He sees what he did to his friend. He is going to attack you
And he knows that he's next.
with his short sword.
I think the dead one can lose his hunter's mark, by the way.
No, it
get
needs to
it.
stay there because on my next turn,
yeah,
I
you
have
need
to
to-
bonus
you-
action move it.
Yeah. Sorry, my mistake.
Because I have up to 1 hour with this.
Five, okay. And he rolls with advantage. So, does 18 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. So he lunges forward with you, and he hits you for 1d6 plus 3. Doo-doo. He does 6 damage to you.
Oh. Yeah.
That's his turn. Darius, you're up.
If the important scroll weren't in there, I would have an idea.
Okay, since these two are distracted with each other,
And me.
yeah, can I use my sword to forcibly go through both of them and try to pin them up against the bookshelf?
Do you have a short sword or a long sword?
I have a short sword.
Not long enough.
I could
If
make an inappropriate
anything,
comment.
you could stab
Yeah.
one and shove the other.
Okay, and I also still have our injured friend here.
Yes.
Yeah, he's still screaming
Okay.
like a little Wayne. He's just like,
Maybe
And nobody's
Maybe
paying him
one
any
point
attention.
bonus.
Can I attack him? And then on my second attack, since I have 2 short swords, can I use my first action with him and then my second one with him?
You can.
Okay, I will do that then.
Roll
Let's
to
see.
attack. He's still prone, so you do get advantage.
Excellent. Okay, so let's see. Do I roll a strength check first, or
No, just an attack.
No.
Just a
just
straight
an
attack.
You're not manhandling him now.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you hit. Roll your damage.
All right. 7 piercing.
Alright, you get real pissed off with this kobold crying and bitching, so you shove your
Shut
sword
the
right
fuck
down
up.
his throat. He's dead.
Yay! Excellent. That's one I don't have to worry about. All right. Now,
Find that. There it is. Okay,
now
so
I
he's
turn
dead.
around, and since I have not moved yet, I will turn my attention to the one whose back is turned to me.
I would say, seeing as he is currently in an argument and shoving the other kobold, you can have advantage.
Excellent. How much advantage?
Just roll your thing and take the higher number.
Okay.
It's like, how much of an advantage?
27!
Nat 20! Roll your damage twice.
Well, you get your wish.
You fucking eviscerate this kobold. This kobold is dead.
Oh!
Oh, you're taking
I wasn't
40,
in the mood for
motherfucker.
mincemeat pie.
Alright.
God. Oh,
So you take your advantage. You take your chances. These 2 kobolds are engaging in a small slap fight over getting hit in the back of the head with a stone, and you just stab both your swords into his back and pull outwards, completely eviscerating and chopping him in half.
Okay.
As I said, I wasn't hungry for mincemeat right now.
Would you like to move?
Okay, now if I move forward, does that give him...
No, only if
No.
you leave.
Only
Only
if you
if you leave.
leave
Okay.
his area of attack.
Okay, and then I will get right in this fucker's face then.
Alrighty then.
Does this give you flanking, or would you need him to... or would you need me to someone else on the other side?
It has to be a direct sandwich, so you
Okay.
don't give advantage right
Yeah,
now.
but
Well, can I keep moving to get right here then?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I will do that. I will do that then.
Alright then. So now, on Barden's turn, he gets advantage. Next up,
You're welcome.
is Beevehr.
Okay, I have an idea here, but it's probably not going to work, so I'm going to ask in advance.
Do it. Do
Alright.
it, do 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 it.
Do it.
Do it.
I have a javelin with me, and I'm seeing 2 kobolds lined up kind of behind each other. So what I'm wondering is,
Oh yes, you better do it.
as a barbarian, I
see.
have a certain upper arm strength, and if it would be possible to just nail both of them.
Hold on, I have to double check this stance
My
effect
first
on you,
question
'cause you may
is,
not be able to move at all.
which tile is the kobold between the dead one and the one that cast?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Which tower
Beevehr,
is he
you
on?
are entirely paralyzed. You cannot attack.
Then why is it return at all?
So, the only thing you can do is make another wisdom save and try and break out. But anyway, sorry, you were saying, Luther?
Which tile is this kobold on?
He is next to that chair. So I would say after he got up, he's now here.
Thank you.
Beevehr, I'm so sorry.
That makes my life better. I'll take it.
As soon as we got this mess in here solved, I will have to use Dispel Magic.
Yeah, you
Beevehr
really-
rocks slightly, but cannot move. So that's...
Can't even turn?
Nope.
Because if he could
in-
turn, he could at least be attacking.
He is entirely paralyzed.
Protected by night, stolen by day.
But Snuggles,
He's dead. Okay, so it's this guy's turn.
Sick.
This guy is going to move back here, and he is going to line up his sling on the Paladin.
Go for it.
No, actually, it's not a sling, it's a light crossbow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So it's a d20, and it's a
You're doing
plus...
so well.
Fuck it. So he lines up his attack. He rolls twice because he has advantage with pack tactics. Why am I rolling a Shava? Did he
I
just
don't
roll
know.
2 nat 1s in a row?
Yep.
And it's a +5 both times. I think we can take that.
Alright then, so his first attack misses entirely. He's too jittery and he misfires into the chair in front of him. So he quickly reloads and he goes for you again. Because he has multi-attack with his crossbow. And again, pack tactics, so he goes with advantage.
Miss.
He
Thank you.
misses you again. He
And then I
swears at his
fired, and then I
crossbow.
missed.
He turns to
Not
the
bad. Then I missed.
he turns
then I
to
fired,
the
and then I
priest
missed.
behind him and tries to blame the crossbow for his missing.
I think I've just learned something very, very important.
Uh-oh.
It's
And then I had popsicle.
And I missed.
And then I missed.
Alright, so it is
I
now
heard-
this guy's turn. He sees that Beevehr is a wobbling statue, so he thinks that's a fun target. So he is now going to line up his crossbow at you. I had closed my dice roller. So because he is mounted, he gets advantage. Does a 16 hit you?
I think that just hits. Hold on. Armor. Where's my armor?
At the very top. Look at strength, inspiration.
Oh, yeah, 15, yep.
15. Okay, so he hits you. So he's going to get you with this. He hits you for 8 damage.
Question to the GM.
Yes.
What if, say if, what if you roll a 16 and my armor class is 16? Would that still count as a hit?
It meets it, it beats it.
It meets it, it beats it. Alright,
Okay.
so the kobold
So, yes.
laughs, reloads his bow, and now he's going to aim for Shava,
Who is...
standing
That's
right beside the
gonna be a
Barbarian.
miss.
Oh,
24, that
Yeah.
definitely hits.
yeah.
So
Wait, what?
The kobold commandos get multi-attack whenever they attack with their light crossbow, and they get pack tactics because they're within 5 feet of an ally, and that is 11 points of damage to Shava.
Ouch.
Oh, it's mountain ally. Fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's his turn. He cackles away to himself in the corner. Next
And
is the
dead
guy.
a dead guy,
Yeah,
and the priest.
Then it's
The
a
one
dead guy,
defeated
then
the
it's,
priest.
then it's the caster.
yeah, he's dead. He's dead. It's the shaman's turn.
Yeah.
Let's see. What am I going to do with you? I need to double check this spell. I specifically looked this up the other day and I completely forgot what it was. Alright, okay. The kobold starts moving their hands, making vivid gestures and muttering. As you feel a wave of magic take upon them.
Ooh.
An aura now beams out from around this kobold in a 30-foot radius. Its allies within range start to chuckle, and they grip their weapons tighter and reset their fighting stances.
That does not sound good.
Okay.
If it helps, it only affects the ones near me.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then, using a new point, they are going to line up their crossbow with the Paladin. So, that is that. Oh, you're stronger than that. Okay, so, again, pack tactics, rolling with advantage. Does a 16 hit you?
No, it does not.
No, it does not. Alright then. Then it glances off and the kobold swears. Okay, so that's his turn. Next up, Barden.
You're always calling me Barden even though I'm Barben with a
Barben.
B.
Sorry.
Okay, so first job of the day is getting this little fellow down.
Yeah, and we got him flanked, so you give
you
so
get
that
advantage.
gives you advantage.
So I'm taking my rapier and
Meets it, it beats it.
well, okay. And
5 piercing damage.
yeah, but I'm flanking him, so
Oh yeah, so you got the 18. So you don't get any additional damage. You just mean you get the highest
okay,
attack
yeah.
roll. So you do 5
Okay.
piercing damage.
That
Alright.
works.
So you just kind of poke the kobold in the side with the rapier. The kobold kind of dances back and turns to look at you as if to say, "The fuck!"
I'm like, ow.
Yeah, pretty much.
great.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Remember, if you can stay there, that'll give me advantage, so I can do something as well.
I wonder. Let me see. Let me see for a second here. That's what you get for being disorganized right now.
And I
Sorry
have like
about that.
20 million sheets on my desk. Come on.
Yeah. I'm digitally disorganized, unfortunately. I need to check whether or not I have to see him for dispel magic.
I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's consult the great god of knowledge, Google.
No.
Gallicus.
Okay.
Choose one object, creature, or magic effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. If the spell is 4th or higher. Okay. So you don't have to see him. I'll be nice and say you don't have to see him.
Right. I'm just going to check myself just so that I'm not
Before
doing
you
something.
wreck yourself.
Before I okay, yeah.
But here's the question. Can you do this on a bonus action because you already used your action to attack?
No, it does. It says one action, so I don't think it'll work. I didn't move though.
You didn't, but this is an action. It's not a bonus action. You already used your action to attack, so I'm sorry you can't.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Right.
Can you just like guard or something for?
I've nothing to guard with. I
No,
don't
I
have
mean,
a
like,
shield
just-
or anything.
No, I mean, you can use your weapon to just brace for the upcoming attack.
You
Can't
can
you?
only enter into a defensive stance if you have not attacked that turn.
Oh well,
So,
fuck
yeah.
me then. Never mind.
10,
I have
9,
nothing.
8, 7. You done?
I have nothing.
Alright.
Move on.
We should.
okay.
But
It's
I
this guy's
recommend
turn.
we. I recommend we initiate the Jeopardy theme whenever somebody takes too long.
Okay, does 19 hit you, Barben?
Yes.
Okay, he hits you with his little dagger. In revenge for you poking him, he's going to poke you. He's going to poke you rather hard and do a grand total of 3 damage.
3. Alright. A grand total of 3 damage. Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, wait.
Alright.
No, what?
There's no...
Range.
Fuck. Sorry. Great.
So he also does another 3 damage, so he does 6 damage in total.
Great, I'm down to 32.
You're in better shape than that little kobold. Alright, next up in the turn order is someone I can't see.
That's one of the mounts.
It is. So, you hear more shuffling as another mounted drake. Mounted kobold
Oh my
appears
god!
There has to be a... Yeah, we can't see him, so we're pretty much unaware. We only know of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know of that one because I could see it pass by. You turned your back to it.
Luther, you're up.
Okay.
I think the mount's the bigger
So
damage.
I've been doing a bit of maths,
Right.
Uh-oh.
and I'm trying to figure something particular out. And I don't think it works as I want it to, so I'm gonna have to do my best. So I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity from this guy.
Okay.
You want to roll that? Because I'm going to go to here.
Where are you moving to?
I'm going to here.
So
I will be.
Wait, you were here, yeah?
I was here.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
here.
Yeah, okay. So you
So
will
I'll be
take
taking
attack of opportunity from both of them.
Sure.
Okay, so the kobold is going to try and stab you with his sword. If I can find his feckin' stats. There it is. Does he get you with a 16?
No, he does not.
Okay then. Now the Drake is going to try and claw at you.
Okay.
Which is that.
I'm for about 11.
Now, an
Even
attack of
better.
opportunity, does that count with the advantage?
I believe not. I was looking it up as you were
okay.
talking. So
I was thinking it wasn't, but... Okay, well,
I
we'll
was
say...
reading ways to get attack advantage on opportunity attacks, and apparently it's not one of them.
Alright, well, I'll say that they don't get
We don't
advantage
chat
because
once you
you
disagree with it.
scarpered too quickly. So,
Hopefully.
both of them missed.
Okay, so now I'm there. So I can't get advantage on my attack from here or here. No, sorry, flanking from here or here, right?
No. It has to be a direct murder sandwich.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and then Snuggles is gonna go first, which is a 1d20 plus 3 to hit
On whom?
on the only person in range. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to hit him on that one. I have to hit this one. The caster at the back.
Roll it.
Okay, advanced 1d20 plus 3. Does a 17 hit it?
No.
Yeah, because of the
Well,
magic.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, use Thunderous.
Are you really sure that's a good idea, considering the last time you cast Thunderous Smite, a patrol appeared?
There's a finite number, and I'm sure the Barbarians.
The Barbarian can't move.
I don't know that.
That's true.
Alright.
Okay, one sec, because I don't think. Oh, no. I can do that.
Yes,
I'm
no,
gonna use
maybe.
I'm going to use, as a bonus action first, Wrathful Smite, which
Alright.
is 1d6 psychic damage if I land a hit. If you want, I can click on spells.
Off you go.
There you go. That's that. Let's go back to core. Then I'm going to hit him all twice. Does a 23 hit the first guy?
It hits the first guy, yeah.
Great. So he takes the maul damage, which is 12 plus 1d6. Does 15 kill him?
No. However,
Okay, then
it
now he
severely
has to
rattles
make
him.
a wisdom save or be frightened. And the save is he has to beat a 14 on his wisdom.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
I just
Wow.
saw the 15 pop up
Yeah,
here.
same. Alright, so
Head
what
I was
happens?
like, he is now frightened.
Alright. He
He's
is
now
a scourge.
pooping his pants.
Alright. And is that you?
And I have another hit.
So you do.
Do I get an advantage from being frightened? I don't know how to
No.
vision.
No.
He's still standing.
guessing
He
if-
hadn't had any chance
I'm
to
guessing
scour.
a 15 doesn't hit.
It just does, yeah.
Oh my god, okay.
You already killed
That's
him.
another
He's
11
already dead.
damage.
Alright, you bring your maul around and another strike from overhead, and you cave this kobold's head into its shoulders.
Beautiful.
It is now headless, and it is slumped to the ground. This kobold is dead.
You gotta love this storytelling. You bring it to his head. He is now headless.
Yeah, it's the
His
head.
head is where
the
his heart
headless-
should be.
The headless kobold.
Ow! Jesus.
Alright, you're done?
Well, his heart already sank to his pants, so...
I'm just reading the rules on my spells quickly because I think. Yeah, on the one that's got Hunter's Mark, can you remove it now because I haven't used it again this
Alright.
turn, so now it's over.
Okay, if I can find where I put that little flag. There it is. He's gone.
Thank you.
Alright then.
I need to lose that spell slot.
So your turn is over. It is now this kobold and Ryder's turn. The
Shava's gonna-
Drake's turn. The Drake
Shava's gonna
lunges
love
forward
this.
and is aiming for Shava. If I can get him to line up properly. I'm so sorry. Eat the path. I'm so sorry.
Survive.
It'll never be as bad as the Dragon Ball story, but I've told you guys that one. Okay, so he's going to roll to claw, which is a plus fear. He rolls with advantage because pack tactics. 16 meets and beats Shava, so that is. You know, I'm just gonna roll a d4 over here. It's actually a d6. D6. Which
Roll a
is-
1, roll a 1,
Oh,
roll a
Jesus, it
6,
actually
roll a
rolled a
1,
6.
roll a 1.
It rolled a 6. That's not fair because you
Fuck.
guys can't see it, so I'll stop being lazy. There we are. 4 plus 2, so that is the 6 damage. So that's minus 6 to Shava. The
Shava's now blinking red.
Yep. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. The Drake is then going to turn and bite at Beevehr.
Who is completely helpless.
Yep. Rolling with advantage. 20. I assume that hits.
Yep.
Alright. He's going to get you now with a 1d8 plus 2. So 5 plus 2, that's 7 damage. The Dragon Rider chuckles at you. And his turn is over.
I would have poisoned myself.
I have a strange feeling. I have a bad feeling right now.
Should you go to the
Actually,
should you go to the bathroom then?
No, not that kind. Not that kind of bad feeling. The other kind, you know.
The we're going to Guy kind. Guy kind? Die kind.
Yeah, this is going to turn sour really, really quickly.
You must have
Kind.
faith, gentlemen. We can get through this.
Just let me
That-
select the 2 of them. Thank you.
That's probably what the last
Alright.
people said.
These guys are going to move over here.
And
So So, this Drake is going to claw at you. Again, with advantage, because he is with a friend. He misses you both times with his clawing.
17 is the number we're looking for.
He's gonna
Not
bite
looking
you.
for less than that.
Again, with advantage.
Let's keep them low, please. That's very
Yes.
nice. Keep them low. Keep them low.
This Drake just can't quite get a bite on you because he can't see through your cape.
The dream.
So, that's his turn over. It is Shava's turn.
Shava has a potion of
Shall we
healing.
take 5-10 feet back as a disengage, like immediately.
Yep. Shava is going to disengage into the room.
I would have.
Seems
yeah.
like the wrong direction, but okay.
Shouldn't Shava heal?
Yeah, and
Shava's getting
heal.
disinferred. Disengage, that's a full action or a bonus action? That's a full action, isn't it?
I think it's a bonus
believe
action.
It's a movement action or a standard action.
I must double check this.
I'm no expert, but you know.
I typed disengage into Google and it immediately says, is it 5th edition?
Nice. I have 19 tabs on all my spells, everything I need.
Okay, disengage. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn. Okay. That is an action, though.
Yeah, but I think as a bonus action, she could take a swing.
Okay.
I think I might be wrong there. So correct me if I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, in that case, let's see. She had a relatively strong potion, so she's gonna chug that first.
Yeah.
It was a 2d4 plus 2. So she's gonna go to back 6 health. That's really not great. Plus
Still
6.
better than nothing. Plus, there's Beevehr, who's a very obvious target right now for them. So
And there's Beevehr, who's not a happy Beevehr.
And then she is. Let's see. Does she have? She has uncanny dodge, so she could get out of there with half health, with half damage if they do hit her. What to do? I don't want to get him killed while I'm autopiloting him.
I would recommend disengaging backwards so they can't get past without fighting Beevehr, and then just use staying to ranged options.
yeah, basically move her up here. I would say.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, disengage is an action, and she just drank a potion.
Sick.
All right, disengage. Move her back there. Drink the potion next turn.
Alrighty then.
Potion is drunk. Can't really undo that one.
Oh,
Alright,
oh well.
so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
We can
shall
still
we?
claim.
Just gonna say, you guys did this.
We got a recording.
Someone's gonna come out of there.
Ting. Misses. Miss! Yes! Miss! She gets out safe and clear! Woohoo!
All right.
Alright, so
Come on
in
in the
the...
back.
As she's backing away, she's going to shout into the room that you have much more company in the hallway. Alright.
Lovely. Thanks.
Thank you, now I know, because I haven't known yet. Someone actually said it to me.
It is this little kobold's turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna line up a shot on Beevehr.
Would have been too much.
Taking
loss.
pot shots at
Have a heart
Beevehr, yeah.
attack.
Yeah. He's leaving it to Beevehr.
Oh God, really?
Yes, I had to do it. I'm so sorry. Beaver's just looking down the hallway with wide eyes going, don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
You gonna do it?
And he's gonna roll with advantage. Does 16
So
hit you?
powerful.
Yes.
Yep.
16 hits you with a crossbow. It's 1d8 plus 3. 9 damage. This kobold is now hanging himself laughing at you. Next up is this guy behind Luther. He's gonna stab you with his short sword. Let's see. That is +5. 21. I'm assuming he hits you with that.
That's definitely a hit.
Alright, so he's gonna hit you with 1d6 +3. So that's 4 damage.
Oh my god! You are the Matt. You are the luckiest bastard in this game.
Oh, wait. I almost forgot. 2 seconds. Take an additional 2 damage.
Oh my god! A whole 3 damage. How will you get by?
And +3, so that's 6 damage in total.
It all adds up.
So that's 6 damage in total. Okay, Darius, it is your turn.
Lovely.
Let's do it.
Okay, so obviously I'm going to go for the guy that's
Currently,
again,
kobold said witch, yes.
Is that
again having his back turned to me, which we've shown in the past is not a good idea.
You're not getting advantage this time around because he's not currently engaged in a slap fight with another kobold. You're just rolling a straight up attack.
But I thought that if me and him were flanking...
Oh yeah, sorry, you're flanking. Yeah, so go ahead. Advantage.
Yeah.
We have the advantage of
I'm
flanking.
paying full attention to what is happening.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
13. Okay, excellent.
13, that hits him.
5.
5 piercing.
Why
Alright.
do I have to fight the heavily
Now
armored?
he's turning around and saying, "Hey, what?"
So, while this kobold is glaring at Barben, you decide this is the best opportunity and you just shove your short sword into his back so forcefully that you now have a kobold shish kebab. This kobold is dead on your sword.
Ha ha!
Blech. Do you want to, like, push him off?
Isn't that a bonus action?
I would say no. I would say it's a flavor action.
It's an immediate action.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I pull my sword out of the bag very forcibly, and okay, so let's see, where can I go now? Because I have an idea for something, and I don't really know if I can do it, but
Go help
find
people.
out. That's what I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do.
Tell me what
Okay.
you have in mind.
Because
Just so
Beever's
I
just
fuck
been in
it
the
up.
hall this whole time.
Okay. Here's the thing. I have a racial ability
Sure.
called favored enemy, and this allows me to it says you have significant experience studying, tracking, hunting, and even talking to dragons. So
Alright, do you
I
see,
see what
when you're
you're
hovering
trying.
over that? When
yeah,
you're hovering over
so
that, there should be a little text box bubble. If you want to click that to link it into chat so the audience can see.
okay. Let me see.
There we are.
There we are. Yes.
He has advantage on wisdom checks to track dragons as well as intelligence checks.
I see what you're trying to do.
Alright
So
then.
let's.
So, what do you want to do with
let's-
this?
What I want to do is first off head. Okay. How many? I can't figure out how. How do you guys do the thing where you can figure out how many feet each
Do you
thing?
see on the left-hand side of your screen on the little toolbar, there is one that looks like there's a ruler pointing into a circle? If you click on
Yes.
that, and then click on your character and drag, you can then use this.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
You can even measure somewhere in the room.
Okay. I want to go.
Oh, we're all playing around with it now.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I just looked over the
Okay, I
snaky
want
table
to
screen
go
everywhere.
up to here,
Uh-huh.
and I want to try to convince the Drake to turn on the kobold that has mounted him.
How are you going to do this?
With my favorite enemy perk thingy.
Quest.
Yeah, but
doesn't work like
which
that.
kind of skill? Which skill do you try to use on it?
With I think it's
Do you want to try to persuade it?
yes,
Try and persuade it or intimidate it.
persuade it. Yes. Again, I'm still trying to be diplomatic here.
Your favorite enemy does not give you advantage on persuasion. Only on survival checks.
Aw.
Yeah, you have an advantage on survival checks with,
So that means that
wisdom
you could-
or intelligence checks against dragons.
Yeah, that means you could
Wait,
you could
Drake's-
look at
wait.
it and tell what weaknesses it has a lot easier. But
Wait,
can't use it that way.
Drakes aren't dragons.
they are. But you just can't use this perk in the way you're trying to use it.
Fuck.
You could try using your animal handling skill.
Yes, you
Do
can
I
use your
ha-
animal handling.
Throw acrobatics.
However,
I
this
try to
is-
use it to persuade it, basically,
Yep.
because it's an animal.
I
This
don't
is a small
have
dragon.
animal. I don't have animal handling skill.
It should be under skills, acrobatics, and then animal handling.
Roll a
survival check to find out what you know
about the drakes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, shit. I feel like an idiot. Okay,
Tony,
okay. Yeah.
roll a survival check to see what you know about these types of drakes.
Do or don't.
Roll it.
Do.
You do know.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me. It's like you're a terrible DM telling me not to do a check. Okay.
I'm giving you a DM hint. Roll your survival.
It's like, okay. Let's see. Let's have this not be shit. 12.
That's 13.
13.
You have an advantage.
Oh,
I
okay.
will give that to you. You see, these
Okay.
types of drakes are usually stunted and used as mounts by kobolds. You know
Okay,
that
so-
they do not like this at all, but they are usually broken in by violence.
Okay.
So,
Now, can
you
what I say?
think-
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Go ahead.
These guys are usually broken in by violence. The one ahead of you has telltale markings on his scales from whips and chains. You do know that these creatures cannot speak, but they do understand and respond to Draconic.
Okay. So another question: will anything that I say to this one reach any of the other ones? Like,
If
will
you start
this one-
shouting out Draconic in the room, they will all hear you.
Okay, and since I'm in the middle of both rooms, will this one be able to hear it as well?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that. I will use my animal husbandry. Handling! God damn it!
To be truly honest, these
I don't
guys,
want a fucking animal!
these guys are relatively intelligent, so I would say if you're gonna try and persuade them to do something, I would roll a straight
Yeah.
up persuasion. So,
Let's see, my persuasion is not the sticker. No!
so here's how this is gonna work, Darius.
No, my persuasion is shit.
Here's
my
what we're gonna do.
persuasion.
You're gonna say out loud now what you're going to say to these drakes, and then you're
Okay.
gonna roll. If you do this pretty good in RP, I will give you advantage, but you have to give me a compelling argument.
Oh god, okay.
So, you now know that these drakes are not exactly the happiest being ridden.
Okay. Oh god, I gotta come up with some good shit here. Just give me a second. Yeah. Oh god. God, I'm on the fucking spot here. Jesus. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I gotta use my improv skills here.
I can't help you with that. Sorry. I don't
I
think it's
know.
a tonic.
It's okay. I'll think of something. Let's see. Like
Beevehr is
Drake's.
glaring at you intently and trying to
Yeah.
force a message and from his mind to yours.
Yeah. It's like okay.
Stick your
Now,
dick in the Drake.
no, I'm not gonna fuck the They're not ribbed for my pleasure.
All right, Matt.
Sorry.
Let's just keep
Okay.
your scaly fantasies to you, okay?
Can't help it.
Okay. I mean, okay. Do you want me to say like how I would say it to them, or
Yes.
just like?
I want you
Oh,
to RP this as Darius.
Roleplay the shit out of this!
Fuck. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay.
I'm not a Drake, I can't.
Right. Okay. Drakes, are you? Do you want nothing more for your lives than to be the slaves to these miserable kobolds that think nothing of you more than just pets to be used at their whim? I say to you now, help us to get rid of them, and you will be freed. I give you my word that you will no longer be under the oppression of these abhorrent, smelly creatures.
Roll me a persuasion now, then.
Okay. Oh God, my persuasion is shit.
But
I'm
that
at a
was a
neg-
pretty good RP.
It
Yeah.
was damn good. I will give you that.
Thank you. Okay. My persuasion is at -1, so I'm not expecting a whole lot to come out of this. But
Try it.
4 nat 20.
11! Oh my God, is that good? Please tell me that's good. Please, for the love of God, tell me that's.
It's time to
Please.
roll.
It's more than 10.
Oh shit. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. The kobolds have all heard you. Several of them have started shouting at their mounts. Some of the drakes are looking at you. One of them outright snarls and gnashes his teeth at you.
Ooh,
And
this is not good.
this kobold here is right in front of you, if I have the ping button selected. He outright punches his drake in the back of the head.
Yes!
Alright.
So,
Success!
So, is your turn over?
no shots now to everyone else. Don't attack the drakes.
No, okay, no, so far only this one has reacted
This
to
one-
it as far as I know.
This one snarled and growled at you. He was very obviously not convinced by you. He rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so
This
so
one
I
shuffles
can-
restlessly under his rider. This one just kind of blinks at you. And get back on the
Okay.
kobold. There.
Okay.
Okay, so I can always try. I can always try
Yeah.
that.
Alright, so I'ma say
I can
that's your
always-
turn done.
Yes. Okay.
Beevehr!
Beaver, wisdom check.
Wisdom! Wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save. Let's see if you can get yourself free or if I have to. Great.
You rock
Okay,
a little
I will
bit
have
more,
to.
but you can't move.
I will have to roll. I will have to cast Dispel Magic next time it
Alright.
turns around to me.
Okay, so he's dead. Is this kobold's turn now? Hang on. I have to roll something.
I can't talk either, can I?
You can't talk. You're completely paralyzed. I'm so sorry.
Claire. Please
Don't
let me
worry,
Claire
I'm on
at
it.
least.
Okay. Great.
Alright. Okay. This kobold. Let's not shift the drake by accident. He lines up his crossbow. He snaps at Darius. Fool! This one is mine! As he raises his crossbow, the drake below him starts shaking violently. The kobold failed his dexterity check and he is thrown from the saddle. He is prone. And he takes... Oh my fucking god.
He's toast.
He is thrown violently from the saddle into the door frame. His neck smashes on the lintel and bends to a sharp, twisting angle with a crack. This kobold is now dead, betrayed by his mount.
Now, here's the question. Is this Drake willing to fight for us, or should we send him on his way?
We should
don't know
probably
yet.
be wary of him.
Okay,
Alright. Next up.
Wary, but not aggressive against him.
Yeah.
Next up is the shaman.
Yeah.
The shaman turns and eyes up his next target.
Oh, he's looking at the doggy.
Let's not do that, shall we?
Oh dear. What is he going to do? No.
Oh,
No, can't do that. I totally could do that. But no.
you should do that. I know you. I think I know what you want to do, and I think you probably should do it. For all intents and purposes, you probably should. I don't want you to, but you probably should. Considering you know what's about to happen if you don't.
Give me a sec. I need to double check the stats on this spell.
Are we trying to burn the dog?
The dog's about to fucking implode.
So it's the Saint
Oh,
Bernard.
I'm stupid. That's why.
Why? What'd you do?
Oh, I was looking something up, and I was like, "That's not right." And then I realised, oh, I'm looking at the wrong generation.
Okay. Alright then.
Oh, so
The kobold eyes up the dog and draws a short, vicious-looking short sword and rolls to attack.
you've been so kind. I'm also hunting for my dog's armor class. Did he get a bonus? I believe it did.
Yeah, he had a bonus.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think you put it in the
unfortunately,
bio
only
section.
4.
So, he rolled a 12. Does he hit?
No, he does not.
Alright then. So, he tries to stab at Snuggles, but the sword clangs off the stolen kobold armor you managed to wriggle Snuggles into. With that, the shaman snarls and he starts moving his hands. He throws something from his pouch, which evaporates in a magical dust, and he disappears into the ground.
Question: was
Yep.
that a bonus? Was that what kind of cast was that? Was that a
That was a
classic?
he used a component and hand movements.
I believe Snuggles should get an attack of opportunity
If he's hiding now, yeah.
if he's pulled something out and then he's cast a spell.
Do you want to use
Please.
Snuggles' reaction for this?
Yes, I do because.
All right, roll it.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to hit. So, dice roller. Did the 21 hit?
It does.
Good. Okay, and now because I have hit, it's a 1d6 plus. Oh, you need to take a strength saving throw.
All right.
1d6 plus 1.
Oh Jesus, he has shit strength.
He's not going to get away, is he?
I do 6 damage, and if you roll no, you get away. If you'd rolled less than 11, I would actually have tripped you.
All right. Okay, so Snuggles gets a bite in on his arm, but it's not enough to stop him from casting his spell. The kobold fades into the ground.
Great.
You
It
hear
was worth a shot.
rumbling beneath the floor, but you don't know where
Oh.
he's gone.
I have a pretty good idea of where he might have gone.
The basement?
Yeah.
Out in the hallway, Beevehr sees the floorboards in the corridor split, and a armored kobold pulls himself up from the ground.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that's his turn. Next up, Barben.
Stupid question, guys. Do you want me to attack the kobold on the Drake behind Luther, or do you want me to finally release Barben because he clearly is still in trouble?
Yes, release. Release.
Okay.
Release the beaver!
Okay.
Release the.
Please.
So
There's a porn title right there. Release.
Yeah.
The...
That's a
So,
porn.
I'm going to use Dispel Magic. He's within range, and I'm
The
Casting
porn
it
parody.
on
Like a-
Beevehr.
Alright.
Because
Porn
clearly
parody.
something is... he's clearly bound by magic or something, because otherwise he would have popped in already.
Alright, so
So,
you release the magic gathered up in your hands, and Beevehr, you feel a sudden sense of relief as the pressure that has been holding you in place is gone. You can now breathe, you can now move, you can sing!
Yes!
Barben, is there anything else you'd like to do? Lucy,
Uh,
what the hell are you doing?
I whiz around and stay here, looking at the scene in front of me, holding my crossbow in my hand. But not firing because I don't have anything I can do in terms of firing. Making an attack would be another action.
Alright. So, moving on. It is this guy, but he's dead. It is this guy. Okay. The percentile dice is coming out. This Drake looks ahead of him. He sees Darius standing in the door, and he starts to lumber forward. And as he lumbers forward, he turns suddenly and bites out at the kobold war priest.
Well,
You convinced two of them to turn on their kobold masters. So, Nice. He claws him, misses with his first attack. He doesn't get advantage actually because he is no longer amongst allies. So he can't count himself as an ally, so that does not count. However, it will work for his second attack. So that does hit him. And that does 1d8 plus 2. So he does 7 damage to the kobold priest.
I had no idea I was so convincing.
These two in the hall rolled pretty lowly on their insights. Alright.
So this one's gonna take a little bit more convincing.
Yeah, that one is completely loyal to his partner. Luther, you're up.
Okay. So,
Luther, try not to attack the Drake. I want to try to convince him to fight us.
you want to roll up with a gang of drakes?
will I have any additional difficulty?
I'm sorry, you cut out there?
Will I have any additional difficulty aiming for the kobold and not the Drake, or will it be the same?
No, they're both right in front of you.
So
Cool.
I don't get any disadvantage for aiming just the kobold.
No, the kobold is like face level to you. The Drake's head is like a crotch level.
Okay. Just gonna turn around. I'm just gonna hit him with a maul.
Go for it.
Does a 14 hit?
That type of kobold, it meets it, it beats it.
Damn. Okay. Let's go. That's 8 damage.
All right,
And I'm gonna hit again.
go for it.
17 hits. It's another 11 points of damage. So that's 19.
All right.
I think he did. I
So-
think
I
he
think
did.
you smashed him into a canned good.
Your first attack glances off his bracers as he holds them up to try and shield his head. But it stuns him entirely, and as you rear round for your second attack, you smack him completely on the upside of the head. He slumps off the drake. He is dead.
Nice. Is the Drake looking hostile to me at all?
This drake starts snarling and snapping and growling. It looks utterly enraged.
Why do I listen to you people?
Because otherwise you just open doors with your head.
To be fair, he used his boot. Is Snuggles taking your turn?
Yes, Snuggles is.
Is he going to pee on the dead kobolds?
Even better.
Oh, okay.
He's going to
I've
entangle
got
himself.
a tiny bit of maths.
I have a very important question too, Luther.
Yeah.
Do you still have the prop horse between your legs?
Yes, I do.
Alright then.
I am rubbing my magnum-thighs together. Wait.
No, Nicola. He's just really he's just really happy to see you.
I'm just really. I'm doing some very quick maths. So I can get to here and attack. I would like. Can I prep an attack for if the lizard attacks me or Snuggles? From Snuggles.
You could.
Okay, if the lizard attacks me or Snuggles, Snuggles will attack.
Wait, you can't, but Snuggles can. Because you already took your attack.
Yes, what I mean. Snuggles
Yeah,
will attack if me or Snuggles is going to be attacked.
He's
Why
going to
the
attack. He's going to attack from atop the bookshelf.
Yeah, why is Snuggles on top of a bookshelf?
I can't put him. If he's there, is he currently in flanking or not?
No.
If you put him right here, yeah, I was gonna say if you put him right
I was
there.
like, yeah.
Okay.
I would say he
That
couldn't. He
is-
can't pass through the drake from that direction.
So he
It's too
can be
big.
here.
He could bite him on the tail.
He could.
You know, he could
Alright.
Yeah,
die
I'll
from-
stay here and do the same thing. It's not perfect, but I can make it work.
All right. So is he done?
Yep, he's prepped. Wait for lizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, it's this drake's turn. This drake
Ooh, this
turns, and he's going to use his first attack to completely savage this drake on the ground. He is
The drake
pulling
is
it
going to-
apart with his claws, his teeth. He did not like this
Wait.
kobold at all.
Oh, okay. You said. Okay, you said.
He was
you said
attacking the Drake, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
yeah. You said
Not the drake, sorry,
twice,
the
so-
kobold. So you
Okay.
can see that his former rider was not beloved by his mount in any way.
He was
Bon
not the,
appetit.
So
he was not a good person.
he then turns and charges down the hall towards the shaman. And he is going to roll.
Charge it. Sorry.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that hits. And that's going to do.
Now is he going for the Drake or the Kobold?
He's
going
going
for
for
the
the shaman.
shaman.
Oh, okay, even better.
So he does 4 plus 2 damage. So he does 6 damage entirely. Dice roller stop getting in the way.
Okay, now is this Drake? Did I do any convincing for this one too, or?
Spoilers.
Oh well,
Remember, it turned and attacked the shaman.
This is true.
So it is pretty much convinced. But it's not there yet.
It's convinced
Not
to kill the kobolds first.
Yeah, well, I'll take that.
Alright. So, next up is this Drake in front of Luthor, and it is going for you, Luthor.
Okay, you go first, and Snuggles hit up.
Okay, he doesn't get advantage because he
Nine.
has no more alive allies.
Although 19 is a hit.
19 does hit you, and... Okay. So, with the claws, that is 1d6 plus 3. Do-do-do, bop. And then add on... that. So that's 6 damage in total. He's then going to bite you with his second attack. 12 doesn't hit
Was a
you.
miss.
Okay then. So he does 6 damage in total, and I take it Snuggles wants to try and bite him.
Yes, he does.
Then go for it,
I'm
Snuggles.
worried.
1d20 plus 3. I'm guessing
worry
8
that-
doesn't hit.
I worried that
No.
this Drake. I
That's
worried that this Drake here might be too far gone. He's far too loyal, or whatever. So I
Okay,
I have
next
to-
up
have to think about this.
is Shava. Shava sees what is happening here. As she realizes these drakes are pretty good for us. So she is going to line up her crossbow again, and she's going to aim for this kobold on the back of that drake with her hand crossbow. She's also going to use... Has he gone yet to this turn? He has not. So she's going to use her assassinate for a critical hit. So hand crossbow. Quah! 21, that definitely fucking hits. Okay,
Yeah.
so she's going to do that. And again, for the critical damage, 19 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah, he did.
If I can click on him, it might help.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he slumps off and is toast.
Oh shit.
Ooh, toast.
Well,
Actually, no. This guy
What?
You know what
These
goes well
guys
with
had
toast?
randomized health.
oh bugger.
So,
Oh god.
Bugger.
the bolt hits him pretty much square on the chest. He slumps over, but he manages to hold on to the drake. He comes up, he is spitting blood, and he is brandishing his sword.
So he's hurt bad, but not enough to kill him.
Not just
He's
yet.
bloodied.
He's bloody furious.
He is
Yeah,
bloody
literally.
furious.
Quite literally.
Okay, so,
Dead. Someone, yeah. He
while
first.
he's now here, he's going to roll me a dex save. He succeeds. He is holding on to his drake, even though his drake is shifting restlessly and trying to throw him off. He's
Okay.
then going to roll an unarmed strike
Against whom?
against
He's
the
Drake.
drake.
Yeah.
He tries to get it, but with a shifting, he misses its head. The drake kind of glares up at him.
He is not happy.
Okay.
That's not a. He's dead.
Next
Darius.
up
Angry
is
noodle right
Darius.
Okay, I make a last-ditch effort to appeal to this Drake here.
Persuasion.
Huh?
Let me say it first.
You want me to RP this again?
Yeah, because he wasn't convinced last time. You're gonna have to try again.
Okay. 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 Like, Drake, your brothers in the your brothers in the hall have already joined our cause. I beg you, lend us your strength. Let us escape this place, and you will be free, never to be harmed by these creatures ever again. I beg you, please.
Treats.
I don't have any treats.
Well, Technically, you could point to Snuggles. But yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, the joke had to be made.
I mean, I still have a good portion of my dried meat.
Well,
Ration.
Lucy,
That-
stop eating my ankles.
that may be so, but we're not.
You don't.
we're not
You don't
close-
have it, so you can't.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because we're not close enough to get it from for you to give it to me. So I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm trying to appeal to the Drake's better nature. Okay, I will continue with my RP.
No,
Right.
that's it. You had your time. You're gonna have to roll your persuasion
Oh
now.
fuck! Well, I wasn't aware I had a time limit. To my credit,
on,
you
within
never
reason.
you never specified a time limit. Okay, so
Just
what do I roll?
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion? Ah, fuck.
We have fan art of a kobold in the Discord. That's fucking amazing.
Yep.
Oh, I love it, Sephi.
It's a 7. It's
It's not gonna reach him.
Well, let's see what his insight says. That's not his stats. This is his stats.
Oh,
Nope.
of course we lose.
He sees through you. He does not trust you at all.
Okay, I look to Luther and I say, this one is too far gone, too loyal to his master. He has to be dealt with. Regrettably.
All right. So
I take no pleasure in.
I will
having-
say your persuasion attempt was your bonus action. You still have an action. Would you like to attack?
Okay. I don't see where I have a choice at this point. Now
Is he flanking currently because of Snuggles?
I would say yes because of the size of the creature.
okay, nice.
He moved where I was gonna move.
I will use both my short swords and just try to at least make it quick and painless.
I'm gonna crush his head in.
That hits him. Why
And,
did you
well, they
roll 4 times?
I didn't roll 4 times. I rolled twice because I have 2 short swords.
Alright, you're doing multi-attack. Okay then, so
Yeah.
yeah, you hit both times. Roll your damage.
One is a crit. So awesome.
So you get to damage 3 times here.
Oh, so okay.
So that's 8
They get a third one.
and 10 and another one.
God!
Jesus. Alright, hang on. You do some quick math here.
Jesus. Oh,
That's
math is hard.
15.
15, 25, 30,
3.
33. Oh my god, he had exactly 33. Okay, so. Seeing that you could not reach this Drake, you take advantage of the fact that he is looking at you and you just drive your short sword into both sides of his head. This poor little Drake, who you once sought to free from his bondage, slumps to the ground. He's
I
dead.
still don't. I still don't like it.
Yeah.
I still don't like it. But it had to be done.
Also, chat, I demand a summary of this, the adventures of Edgar the Kobold, because I've been glancing over during this combat, and I've been saying that he has the origin story of the kobold who escaped from the theater downstairs, and apparently has fan art of him in a poofy wig. So I want a summary of this kobold. Anyway, moving on. Beevehr, you are free. You can move. What do you do?
It's time for the
Okay,
beam to shine.
I'm going
Beaver
to
smash.
Can't
reckon
say
slightly
anything
that
against
I
the shiny beaver.
reckon slightly that I already had my hand on the javelin before I got paralyzed.
Yeah.
And seeing as I'm standing in a hallway and there's a shaman down there, I feel like that would be a very good opportunity to make use of that thing in my hand.
Roll it.
Yeah, just do.
15. That does not hit the shaman.
No.
And you need to grab your javelin from the other side of the wall, from the wall opposite.
In your efforts to avoid hitting your now temporarily aligned Drake, you fire too high, and it is now embedded in the wall just above the shaman's head.
Lovely.
Is it still close enough to run up and hit them?
I would say yes.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it should be.
And you do have a second attack. So yeah, you could run around the Drake, and the Drake will pay you no heed.
Then I'm gonna go right here. Does it overlap too much? No, right?
You just throwing yourself down the throat to that one. You could attack from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use the clean roots. And I'm going to miss again,
Yep,
apparently.
you miss him.
Yeah, the beekeeper's no use right now.
He's still a little stiff-armed from the paralysis. All right.
But I'm going to go. I will shed you, and I will take my and I will.
Okay.
Same.
He's now going to turn around. Do you know that?
Yeah,
I mean, he was
but
going to turn around
he has
anyway.
more pressing matters at the moment. He,
Yes, he has two drakes that are kind of looking at him like he's a very nice snack.
Yep. He is snarling and starts belting something out in Draconic, and he points his short sword at the Drake ahead of him. The Drake just snorts and stamps its feet, to which the war priest screams in utter frustration and attacks him with his short sword.
Good puppy.
That hits. And he does 1d6 plus 3. 1d6 plus 3. He does 6 damage to this little Drake. Drake is unhappy now.
I gotta head back over there and help out.
Okay.
When I get my turn again.
And the shaman is then going to turn and attempt to flee. I've accidentally grabbed the Drake. My
Well,
God.
Haven't we all at some point?
So he's gonna try and flee. I've done it again! God damn it! Give me the little. There.
Drake.
Little... I'm clicking the shaman!
Approach him from the right.
I'm trying! There we are. So he's gonna try and get past. But this Drake is gonna swing for him. My God. He's gonna try and bite. He's gonna try and claw. Nope. He misses both times. The shaman continues moving on to the end of the hall, turns and brandishes his crossbow. Next up, Barben.
yes.
You have heard a lot of noise out in the hall and someone shouting about drakes, but you don't know what's happening out here.
It's down to the barbed wire now.
Now it's time for me to shine. First, I'm stepping here. Basically push the corpse aside for a minute. And then I'm going to take a nice little shot at the shaman with my little hand crossbow.
Roll it.
22.
that's
That
good.
hits, rolls your damage. I have to go and free Lucy's head from a boot. Come here.
6.
Don't look at me like that. You're the one who
Nice.
stuck your head in there. Okay. 6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay, I'm back. Listen,
And I think I basically put him already on the cutting words. Though. Yeah. I think I should
that is
be.
a reaction, though. You would have to try and do that on his turn.
Alright, yeah, right. Forgot.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not right now. I'm looking basically at the situation and wonder what the fuck is going on. I only see this guy who's been a dick before, so yeah.
Okay. So next up is this little Drake here. That
Yes.
currently has a rider. He is going to roll a strength check. Yeah, okay, yeah, he succeeds. He shakes violently, and he tosses the kobold to the ground. He rounds on him and starts to savage the throat of this kobold rider. This kobold is now dead.
Great.
Yay! Excellent.
Yeah.
This Drake is too focused on savaging this kobold. It is now Luther's turn.
Lulu?
I have to think. Because, unfortunately, our bard is in a bad position for me.
Hang on.
How heavy would you say my dog is?
Your dog?
Yeah.
He's a mastiff, so I would say he's a pretty big dog.
Why, you want me to ride it?
But I'm a pretty strong guy.
Are you gonna throw your fucking dog?
Well, yeah. Why do you ask a silly question?
It's like, so,
Go,
in
go
other
on.
words,
Sure.
Because
In other
I
words-
can move
A strength
5,
check.
10, 15... Yeah, because you have 30 tag here, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a range. Snuggles can easily make it there as well. He has 40 feet movement, right? So I can make a strength check.
Don't.
11. Let's say I can only throw it 10 feet.
this is
Hold
brilliant.
on. Hold on. I need to look stuff up for this.
Great.
So basically, you're trying to do a Colossus Wolverine toss-off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's basically what it's called.
but I think Snuggles is going to slightly object to that.
Would you?
Roll
Maybe
me
you
a
might
dex
do.
for
Would you do it
Snuggles.
for
Actually,
Would you do
a
it for
reflex for
Scooby?
Snuggles.
A dex check for Snuggles. Or
Can I
a
announce
DC.
my target before we make the check?
Sure.
I'm not trying to throw it at the priest. I'm trying to throw him to Beevehr.
Okay.
Why?
Because then Beevehr can throw him.
But not until Beaver's turn.
What is
Yes.
this? What
But
is
Beevehr will be
this?
going before the priest.
Is this a fire bucket?
Seth,
You do realise that with the amount of movement your dog has left, they could just run between Beaver's legs. Right?
It's not as fun.
Alright. You've already done your strength check for the throw.
Yeah, I've already made the strength check. I'm not going back on that shit.
Roll
Okay,
me a dex
so-
save for the dog. Beaver,
I need to work out his dex in like 2 seconds.
And
yeah,
Beaver
sick.
probably
Beaver,
needs to check.
roll me a dex save as well.
This is where it all comes together.
or not.
This is so ridiculous.
Yo, lordy.
Great. Yeah. Sound.
Okay.
First of all,
Luther, he reaches down, he grabs Snuggles by the kobold armor, hoists him and heaves him. However, Snuggles is a very large, heavy dog. He doesn't throw him very elegantly, and
He's a
poor
thick
Snuggles, not knowing what the hell is happening, starts to flail and twists in the air. Beaver turns to after hearing a loud and it gets a flailing, panicking dog to the face.
Oh, this is hilarious.
both are now prone.
Snuggles takes 4 damage, and so does Beaver. Both are prone.
Oh,
Thank you.
better.
Why? I just found a new puppy.
This is better. This is fucking better than TV.
Bonus points. Snuggles is now pissed at you.
Snuggles knew what he signed up for.
It's okay, puppy. We're gonna get him for it later.
Someone needs to
forget
work
to,
on his animal handling.
I know.
Just gonna point out there for a second. Are you sure?
You're gonna get a call. You're
Alright.
gonna get. You're gonna
You
get a call
call
from
out-
PETA.
Reassurances and apologies to Snuggles. Snuggles instantly forgives you because he remembers you are the source of the treats. But after this fight, he's really gonna want his wooden sword back to chew on.
I like to
I
think
just,
I throw my dog more often than you've seen so far.
I just realized something. If you think about it, with Snuggles with his wooden sword, he's basically like the miniature version of that boss in Dark Souls.
Yeah, but he doesn't use the sword to attack, he just chews on it.
Well,
Alright.
Well,
maybe he should.
Next up, it's this guy. First off, he's completely startled at the sudden appearance of a furry cannibal. But then he is going to barrel down the corridor, clambering over this Drake and down next to the shaman, and he is going to go for multi-attack. So, first off, with
yes.
his claws, he is going
Plus, he's now next to an ally because the other one's also pissed off again at the
That
kobolds.
is true.
So,
So, first off, he's gonna claw at him. He's gonna roll 1. He's gonna roll 2 for advantage. He misses on both. The
Damn.
shaman manages to nimbly dodge him. So he's gonna go in for a bite. 1 roll, 2 roll. He hits him with a second one. So he gets right in there with his mouth and he starts grabbing onto this Drake. Not this Drake, this kobold. And he does 1d8 plus 2. Doo-doo-doo. Boop. He does 7 damage.
Nice.
someone's gonna curse.
Is it me?
No.
Hang on, I can't click on the shaman. There we are. I was trying to change his health bar. Okay. That is that Drake's turn. Next up is this Drake, who's dead. Next up is Shava. Shava! Shava's gonna move closer. Shava's gonna shake her head at Luther for showing the dog. Then she's going to line up her attack on the shaman for her crossbow once again. Bing! And she misses. And she's gonna call her attack there. Because I honestly haven't looked into that character and I don't know what other attacks she has. And this fight's practically over. Next up is this guy who is dead. So it's Darius.
Next up is Darius, yes.
Okay, I am going to
Throw the dog!
go.
Don't throw
I am. That's not my dog to throw anyway.
I'm giving you consent to throw my dog.
Okay, I am going to line up. Try to line up with my crossbow now. Okay. And okay, so am
23
I?
hits.
Do I have? Okay, 23 hits. Okay, I would hope so.
Oh, we're all dead.
13.
Okay then. The kobold shaman is so focused on trying to shake off this Drake, he isn't paying attention. And you manage to get him squarely on the side of the throat. He is now dead.
Nice. Woohoo!
No dog
Oh.
throwing necessary.
Yeah. I was honest. I thought at least one of us was gonna die during this campaign.
Yeah.
The Drake
You are unlucky.
turn and look at you.
Me? Or
They look
What?
at your group.
oh, okay.
What?
They snarl, and this one barrels through this door. The second follows him. And you hear
Okay.
banging and scraping from this room. Does anyone want to have a look and see what they are doing?
Since I'm the one that was responsible for this, I will.
Okay.
Right.
It's your fault.
You see both drakes standing next to this boarded up window, and they are clawing off the boards and throwing the table across the room. They smash through the window, and you see them running off into the countryside. They are now free.
Well,
Well, it would appear that,
And-
that our
of encounter.
An encounter
It-
is over.
it would appear that I was able to, in some fashion, to keep my promise to our Drake friends, and they are now free.
Yeah.
So
I was going
Yes.
to call the big one Willy.
So,
I'm just laughing at Creature in the chat. Do you know whose consent you need to throw the dog? The damn dog!
I think we should go and have a rummage through everything.
I think that is
never say it.
I think that is a splendid idea.
Can we first go through who killed what and rummage accordingly?
Sure. These two kobolds in the corridor were killed by drakes.
So the drakes get what they had.
Are you
okay?
just saying that because you killed everybody in this circle?
There's a slight chance of that. I am pretty
Okay.
damaged.
And now,
the lion's share.
now
Okay,
that we know,
so-
now that we know that, they have nothing you can use on them.
Okay, I killed this one, this one, and actually I killed all three of these, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Though it was a combined
will-
effort, but okay.
All right.
I'll tell you what.
So,
Since
for
I
the
am
sake
so-
of brevity,
I will
Matt,
tell you
roll
what,
me
Bar-
a
Bar-
search check, which would be your perception.
Okay, since I am so damn nice, Barben, anything that we find on
Can I
this,
take
on
20?
this one,
Yeah. You rummage through them as you
Is that
realize
a roll
that you have devastated their armor, so you can't pull any of that off. You find a number of bolts totaling to around 40 bolts. You find a usable hand crossbow.
I'm good.
You find 2 daggers in good condition. And you find
yeah.
a total of 47 silver and 1 gold piece.
okay, what about
You can
me
attempt to
for-
skin the drake.
What about
Yeah, I'm
what
down
about-
to it.
Roll me a
No, wait, I
survival
was
check.
no,
How much
wait, I
silver
was
was there
wait,
again, sorry?
I will
wait,
get to
I
you,
was-
Tony. I will get to you.
no. I'm saying I was the one that killed the Drake.
Alright, fair enough. If you want to go by those rules then you can lay claim to the drake. Okay.
No, I mean no. I
How
mean,
much silver
I
was
mean,
that?
It was loot who you killed, so if you want to stick to that rule.
no.
Oh,
I mean, like, are we sticking to that rule? Like, we only rummage the ones that we.
Well, you're currently
Killed,
in the
or-
hallway and Luther has moved back into the room. Sorry, it was
Okay.
47 silver. And 1 gold piece.
I would like to know
Sorry.
at this point that Beevehr is pulling his spear out of the wall. His javelin, rather.
Alright, you
All
have
right.
claimed back your javelin.
Luther, actually, if you want to go ahead and skin the. You go right ahead. It's no
I
big
was
deal.
already on it. That's a survival,
Okay,
I'm
then.
guessing?
That is a survival check. 9!
Lordy.
You're not too familiar with Drake's anatomy, so when you're trying to get the skin off, you do kind of tear it on several
Aw.
places, so you have a substandard Drake skin for totaling about £5. You also try to extract the fangs, but you break several of them, so you end up with 1 fang and 2 claws.
Okay.
Okay. Why are you rolling survival, Tony?
No, I was just checking to see what mine would have been if I skinned
Oh,
the
okay.
Drake. It's just,
You would have got a
just
perfect
for
skin.
my-
But anyway,
You would
so
have pulled it off and it would have come off as a.
So-
next up, Darius, are you looting that shaman?
Yes.
Roll me a percentile dice. A D100.
Per what?
A D100.
Okay.
Percentile die. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go. 25.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Actually, it's quite good. for
Depends
what
on
you
the
get for
loot
it.
table.
Yeah, pretty much. You
Okay.
rummage through his pockets and you find, just on top of him is his little belt pouch, which is undamaged, and inside you find 2 healing potions.
Okay.
They do,
And one over to Shava.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
You also find a few
Okay,
bits and pieces.
Hang on one second, please. I'm trying to type this out so I don't. Oh wait, I could just add it to here.
Yeah.
So I
There.
have that already. So I don't know what I'm doing there. All right, go ahead.
And you also find 10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces, yay! Okay, so that brings me up to
Okay.
200. Okay.
Barben, I assume you're going for the 3 kobolds behind the shelves?
I'm going to loot them. Yeah.
Roll
There
me a
was-
check then.
Yeah. Let's see what I can see there. That's a 17.
Aye! You rummage through all the kobolds, you come up with a grand total of 56 silver pieces,
Mm-hmm.
a smoothed piece of glass, and 3
Yes.
daggers in good condition.
How many silver pieces again?
56.
Okay. I just currently can't math. That's why.
That's fine.
Six.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone need the daggers? And I'm trying to pull out. I have a crossbow bolt that's embedded in here somewhere, I believe.
I.
There
could
was
use-
one.
Yeah, you can claim that back.
All right.
I really haven't been counting ammo, so don't really worry about it.
Yeah. I just wanted to make certain.
Yeah.
And anyway, anyone need the daggers? Because they're up for grabs.
I will take them.
All right, Darius. Then you get the 3 daggers.
All right.
And the piece of glass. Anyone?
It's a shiny piece of glass. It looks like a piece
Ooh,
of glass
shiny.
that has been smoothed in a river or sea.
Beevehr?
I have a lot of glass in my sample glasses.
Well, it's a pretty piece of glass. I'm giving it to you.
If nobody else wants it.
Does anyone have dibs on the 2 patrolmen in the hallway?
I will take the one closest to me.
Okay, and Shava will do this one.
Okay. So what's the damage type for the daggers?
They are finesse weapons, so dexterity.
Okay. I'm gonna need help with that later on. And so, wait. I can't use them.
Your problem,
So-
not mine.
I'll just sell them.
You can always hand them over to Shava. I believe Shava's pretty good at them.
Shava will happily
Oh.
take daggers.
Okay, absolutely. They are all hers.
How many are you giving her?
3.
Jesus, she now has a small stack of daggers. She's 5.
Well,
Alright
now she can throw them at random,
Alright then.
even though they're not
Darius.
throwing daggers.
This guy has been mauled pretty good by his Drake, so you're gonna have to roll a search again.
So perception.
Mm-hmm.
You find a spleen.
You find pieces
What
of
voice?
organ. You don't know which organ. Probably not a Hammond organ.
It's
Alright.
I find a liver. Who's hungry? Sorry.
You
Not-
go to look at
not
his
real.
belt pouch and you realize it has been completely and utterly destroyed. You're about
Lovely.
to walk away, determining you can find nothing, but something glittering catches your eye in the kobold's fist.
Ooh,
It's
a
one of those
shiny.
shiny rocks. Calling it now. It's one of the shiny rocks.
A shiny.
Do you want to take a closer
Okay.
look?
Of course. Another
Alright.
perception.
No, you just lean in, you wrench open the kobold's
okay.
hand, and you find a delicate silver chain, hanging from
Okay.
which is a rabbit's foot.
Oh.
Nice.
Someone's got a nice little lucky token.
Well, it wasn't very lucky for him. He's dead.
Do you take
Yeah,
it?
but it might be lucky for you.
Quick question: which one was the one that put a spell on Beevehr earlier?
That was the shaman.
That was the shaman back
Yeah,
down
Beaver's
here.
gonna go over and carry that one off and throw it into the fire.
Sure, go for it. So,
As
Darius,
he's been looted already, yeah.
do you take the rabbit foot?
Yes. I feel oddly
Compelled.
yes, that's the word. Yes. Thank
It's funny
you. I
should
feel
It's funny you should choose
I
that
feel I don't like where this is going when you immediately when you say
word.
that.
You reach down to touch the rabbit's foot, and you find yourself grabbing it entirely, and there is an odd sensation on your hand as you touch this foot. You know,
Darn,
roll
it's
me a
cursed.
knowledge arcane.
It's a cursed item.
How is it cursed? In what way?
Roll me a knowledge
That's what
arcana.
we're trying to. That's what you're going to find out, maybe.
I don't want to get a. Why did I want it? Why did I have to get a cursed item?
Is it foot fungus?
No.
No, it's Burger King foot lettuce.
Come on, Tony.
Nice.
Is that thing even dead yet?
Come on. What do I do? Nicola?
Roll
Knowledge
arcana.
Arcana.
Roll a corner.
Roll-
On your sheet,
Roll an
third
arcana
one
skill.
down.
Roll. Okay, where? I'm sorry. I couldn't
On
hear.
your
Where is
skills.
the, on my skills?
It should be the third one down, arcana.
Arcana. Ah, here we go.
Arcana.
Oh, yay! This has to do with my intelligence, which is not good. Oh, okay. Never mind
Ooh,
then.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's
You
some
look
arcana
at the
fire.
item, and although you were compelled to take it, you realize that the compulsion wasn't due to a curse on the item.
Oh, thank God.
As you study the item,
It was
you've
a
heard
chain.
of something like this before. This is an enchanted rabbit's foot of protection.
Oh, very cool.
If
saw
you
how great it
end
worked.
a turn in combat using a bonus action to hold on to the rabbit's foot, it will halve any damage you take.
Oh shit! Now I gotta remember this. Oh,
Yep.
You can use it once a day.
once a day? Oh my God.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and equip this.
Sorry, not have, negate.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's so good.
So
Okay.
essentially, you have to state at the end of your turn, and this will use your bonus action, that you are ending your turn holding the rabbit's foot.
Okay, I'm gonna
If
need your
you are
help.
attacked
Equipping this
Between
'cause-
the end of your turn and the start
Oh,
of
okay,
your
it's
next
already
turn, you will dodge all damage.
and I can only use this once.
It can
Is
only
that from
be used
one source?
once.
Or is that
Um,
between turns?
No. This is from
So that
all
is a
sources.
until next turn you cannot take any damage
Yes.
from any number of sources, any number of times.
Yes.
So, and I can only use this once.
Once
So
a
I'm gonna,
day.
I'm gonna save this for a boss fight or something. Because I feel like
Yeah.
that would
No,
be-
here's the
Congrats,
thing.
You have one round of being a tank.
Yeah.
If you invoke the magic of the rabbit's foot and you do not take any damage, the charge is still used.
Oh, so whether I take damage or not, I still uses up
Yes,
the.
you still use
okay.
the magic of the item.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
But you can use it once a day, which would mean after each extended rest you can reuse it. I would say.
Okay. All right.
Not an extended rest. This resets on the sun cycle.
Yeah.
So Even if he
But
sits
we're
and rests
inside, we
now.
can't really see the sun, can we?
It's a magical item. It knows the time.
No, yes, it knows the time.
Miles.
But unfortunately, does any one of us have a clock, a watch? Anything?
I believe I do.
well,
Windows?
you do.
You can look
you
out
do-
the window.
I was just gonna say, there's a window right here.
I'm
No.
standing beside
It's
my
very
massive.
open now. It's very, very open.
Oh, all right, yeah.
I
All
just want to
right.
point out that Sephi Senpai in the chat really wanted it to be a were-bunny curse.
All right. I think the next step of action is to rummage through the shelvings, through the bookcases,
I wouldn't
Okay.
go near that.
unless there's something I have missed.
I want to give Shava one of my potions for her to heal.
Okay.
Further,
It's
so-
the 1d4. Is it the 2d4 one you're giving her? Yeah.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2. Shava gets that amount of health back.
It may not be much, but I will do what I can.
It's actually a decent amount for her.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. So, what now, guys?
You have cleared this room of enemies. What do
Yes.
you do?
How about a
First of all, we check what's
I
behind.
was like, you got to check down here.
Door number one.
behind
Okay.
shelf number 2.
As you look into this area, you find another horde of kobolds. No, I'm only joking.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you got me so excited.
Yeah, okay. Now it's time basically to rummage through the shelves to see if there's anything we can use to our advantage.
Good
Any
idea.
books that might have spells in them,
Alright.
or scrolls of spells.
So everyone is checking a bookshelf each, yeah?
Yep.
All except for Shava.
Yeah, I'll
Someone's
say,
standing
I'll say
outside.
Shava is too.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Check, check.
So,
So that's
So-
an investigation
everybody roll me a search check perception.
search.
Search and investigation. A performance check. Well,
Oops,
okay.
I misclicked. Ignore that.
Investigation.
So- perception.
Shava is really playing up her wounds.
Ow, I'm just.
So we roll a perception
Okay.
check.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Shava, she's everything. Okay.
22.
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go down the
found jack
list.
shit. Only slobbered books, apparently.
Ooh, oh, now I roll well.
I am going to go down the list as I see it. Shava thumbs through the bookshelf, and she can see from whatever shelves are out of reach of the kobolds, she has found a nice leather-bound set of encyclopedias that is worth a fair amount of money to the right collectors. Barben the Bard, unfortunately...
Has found a coloring book.
Barben the Bard. Unfortunately, the shelf you're looking at is the one the kobold was having his taste test. Most of the books on this shelf are on the ground and chewed on. They are all destroyed. Luther, the books on your shelf are in similar disarray. There are a number of intact books, but they are complete trash. Tony, you find
Yes.
a few well-written romance novels.
Why do I get the romance novels?
Because
Tony
it's
finds
funny.
a penny dreadful.
They are rare books. They are worth 50 gold each.
Okay, so
Find
how
two
many
of
do
them.
how many do I find?
You find 2 of them.
2. Okay.
Beevehr,
2 romance novels.
you glance
Lord.
through this shelf that has been largely intact by the kobolds, and you find a number of books that are bound in expensive-looking leather with golden filigree. You have found several guides to the wilderness. They are rare books and are worth a lot of money to the right collector.
So he found books on beekeeping.
Wait a minute.
I
Okay.
will say yes, he has found a book on beekeeping.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay,
It's
okay.
my
Beevehr,
destiny.
Beevehr gets a survival book, and I basically get this world's equivalent to 50 Shades of Grey. This is bullshit.
Look, at least you found a book that's intact. I mean,
Okay.
all these cookbooks have most of the recipes chewed up, and half of the ingredients are missing.
Well, you have found 50 Shades of Magic and the Musty Dragonborn Maid.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How many books was it that I found?
You found 2.
Okay.
Two
Alright
books
then.
on
One
beekeeping.
hardcover
Two expert books on beekeeping.
One
Written by
hardcover
your
of The Wonderful World
grandfather.
of Insects, and one hardcover of Honeys of the World. of Autumn.
Sure. You can have those.
Chat,
Alright.
if anyone wants to write excerpts from these books, feel free.
Oh yeah, you did that as well too. I forgot about that. Anyway, so while the kobold corpse is slowly cooking on the fire, what else do you want to do in this room?
Well, there's not much left to do. I mean, we could look at the writing desk over there, but still.
You could.
Yeah, then let's do that. And as I suspect that it will be in Draconic, I might be interested in some help. Darius,
Okay,
if you please.
I'm
Look, I don't understand the language they're writing in.
No, I'm sorry. It's just this has been a very long, arduous time. I'm tired. My nerves are shot. I
understand.
I apologize.
All right,
I understand.
Barden.
Yes.
Seeing as Darius really doesn't give a fuck, you're the only one searching the desk, so roll me a perception.
I didn't say I didn't give a fuck. I'm exhausted.
The fucks were implied.
Yeah. I do give fucks, but just barely. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I have
around the
advantage
papers.
because I have Darius with me.
None
Okay,
of them
so-
are written in Draconic. A lot of these are written in Common. They appear to be random invoices, but the dates on them are several years old. There's a few letters to the Lord of the Manor asking for help repairing fences and moving cattle. And at the back of the desk is an ornate leather tube with the family crest emblazoned on it.
Okay, so since I'm here, should I roll a perception check as well?
He's basically seen all there is to see on this desk. You only needed to get a 5 to see everything that was on it.
But if this stuff is in
Nothing is in
Draconic or something-
Draconic.
I thought that's what.
No, not a
What the
single
fuck am I
thing.
over here for then? Okay, fine.
I
then.
thought that was Draconic. I mean, look at the
I don't know
handwriting.
what you're there for.
Okay, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over here and search for some stuff.
And you said there was a
A stiffened leather scroll tube that has the family crest written on it.
well,
Anything about the kitchen budget?
let me check. Yeah, in that drawer, there's something about that. Yes.
Alright.
However, it's a few years back, and I don't think it's up to date. You probably should check with the kobold down there, just in case. Down in the cellar, in the kitchen.
Okay, so I want to check on this desk here for anything of
Barden's perception check
Importance.
covered that desk as well. The only thing of
Oh,
note
okay.
is the tube.
Yeah, we
okay.
should probably look at it. It might actually be the family tree, and we're out of here.
Okay.
And let the idiot deal with it. So,
It's not a nice way to refer to Snuggles.
I'm not talking about Snuggles. I'm talking about whatever his face is.
All hail the tube.
Well, maybe it's the U-tube.
Sephiroth Senpai said she's going to be writing the 50 Shades of Magic with Edgar the Kobold as a character.
Oh God.
You should totally do that. I would love that so
we should probably check the scroll tube.
Do you pop it open?
Pardon?
Do you pop it open?
First I do something else, but that's going to take a moment.
Okay. In that case, I volunteer to open the tube.
I'm gonna take 10 feet backwards. So
All right. So, perception check, Nicola.
No, I don't need to. Just pop it open.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, you pop it open and you try to dump out its contents on the table. What pops out is a few dead moths and some dead larvae, and a scroll does fall out. However, it is damaged beyond recognition. You can see that this once held some valuable records. However, it has been eaten by the moths and mites that were in there. However, at the top of the scroll, you can make out the phrase, "The Farharden Family Tree, Archive Copy."
Okay. Question to the DM: is it
Yes?
possible that this family tree scroll can be repaired in some fashion by like an expert?
It has been damaged far too much that you can't see the names. However, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence. Where is my intel? Oh, God. 13.
Alright. From your travels and interacting with noble families, you know that the phrase archive copy means this is only a copy that would have been held in the library of the Lord. There is usually a more official one that is kept within the Lord's private study.
So, like a matter of.
alternatively,
So this may not be the only copy in the house.
So, in other words, things like this can be accessed through the principle of public record.
No, as in
No.
archive copy usually means it's a copy of the original document that is kept in the house where people can see it. The Lord usually keeps the
okay.
original document in a safe
Okay.
or in his own study.
Okay.
So we now have to look into the study. And yes, I'm back.
Woo!
Welcome back.
Back again.
Yes. So we found a copy
But it is
of
utterly destroyed and barely legible.
is there anything else in the tube?
You rattle around the tube and you hear a small clunking around the bottom.
false
Let's
bottom.
have a look. I'm quite far away, so I'm assuming the bard or something physically look.
Okay, you want me to do a perception check
I
or?
would love that.
Okay, let's see if I can see what's in there.
Okay, you kind of look in the tube and you realize there's something stuck down the bottom. So you start flexing the tube gently with your hand and shaking it, and out falls an archivist seal. It has fallen off the destroyed paper.
Okay,
It might be worth
Yeah.
keeping the tube and the seal.
yeah, we should keep in mind who is the archivist. So we should hold on to the tube.
Okay.
And the seal. So I'm adding both to my inventory right now.
Yeah.
Alright then. So, what do you do next?
Well, it would appear that since the family tree is somewhere, like the official one is somewhere else, we would, of course, have to look elsewhere for what we came here to get.
Yeah, there's two possibilities I see, either through the double doors in the main hallway, or more likely upstairs in the personal boudoir.
I
Or
would,
where I
I,
expected.
I vote for going upstairs.
You want to go upstairs?
Yeah, I'm down.
I would probably prefer making sure that nothing nasty can sneak up on us on our backs, but okay. If everyone else if more people are in favor of going upstairs, so be it.
I'm just gonna follow.
All right.
I don't know. My dad said when I went adventuring that I should make sure not to meet a man upstairs.
I'm fairly
I'm a
certain
beaver.
there are no men up there. At least none that are friendly to us.
I'm with Beevehr.
Okay.
All right. So,
So,
everyone makes their way to the stairs. Snuggles starts to leave the room, but pauses, turns quickly and runs back over to a corner and retrieves his wooden chew toy and starts moving on again.
Oh.
whoopsie daisy. I'm going to stand here for the second now.
Okay.
As long as we're
So where are we going?
Upstairs.
headed upstairs. Is
Where
everyone
else
here?
could we have gone? Just
We
wondering.
could have gone through the double doors.
That seems
Um,
like Boss Town.
Hang on, I forgot to move the camera for the audience.
So,
I mean, it's right there.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
since we're here, I don't really see the harm in having a peek.
we should have someone who's a little bit quieter, because that worked so well, at least for the element of surprise.
I say no more.
I would like to
will-
also point out, I'm actually still pretty injured, so I'm gonna just look at how I lay on hand.
Okay. All right. So I will check. All right. So do I roll a stealth check?
Are you trying to open the door?
25.
Roll a stealth check. All right. You go and put your hand on the door and start pushing. But
You're not trying to look under it first.
39 removed.
the door doesn't
10.
move. You search around for a handle. There are no handles to this door.
So the door is barred from the other side.
Curious.
Have you tried pulling on it?
Do you want to try pulling it?
I will.
Sure.
You look around at the ornate carvings on the door of the metal framework and you get your fingers under a lip and you pull. The door moves slightly, but it doesn't budge, it doesn't unlock.
So it's so it is most likely barred.
Well, if it wouldn't
Said-
move, if it wouldn't move one way, but it would slightly move when you pulled it, it would stand to reason that if if one or more persons were to pull it at the same time, it might open.
I'm just gonna leave that there, just for when you come along to my way of thinking.
Alright, do you try and kick the door open?
Oh no, I'm gonna try and pull it because pulling seems to have a much better effect.
Yeah, I think it's like
You get your
I-
fist.
Although, as you know, I would much rather kick.
You get
Okay,
your fist on the door and you heave with a lot more strength than Darius did, but the door only budges just as far.
Okay, how about
Let me try for a
I
second.
kind of assumed that the other
Nope.
would try with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say why don't all three of us try to do it with our combined strength check?
Yeah.
Alright. The three of you get holds on this ornate flowery door, and you all heave. The heavy door just starts to give a little bit, but it is not budging with the metal reinforcement. However, you hear a mechanism within the door start to rattle.
All right.
Yeah,
What-
I just
what-
realized I just
That might be a
okay,
trapdoor.
Okay, can I use my perception to peek inside and see what is on the other side since it's opened ever
Use
so
your
slightly?
perception.
I shall. 26.
Ooh, brilliant!
That
Alright
natural
then!
20.
You have a
Nice.
look at
It's
this.
the mechanism.
You back up a step and you take a look at this door. This door is a heavy
door.
oak with banded iron, and it has iron filigrees and carvings throughout. The carvings are usually in the pattern of vines and flowers, something you've seen somewhere before, but you know that this kind of door can only be opened with a mechanism. You've seen these patterns
Oh, it's like,
specifically before.
so where were these patterns earlier?
And you
Wait.
see there is a metal hole on each side of the doors.
Wait, what about that? What
Barben,
about,
who
what about
held
that
onto the key? The massive key?
wait, what about that? What about that metal bar that I got with the
That
ornate?
massive key.
Yeah, I have it.
Look at me, I
So
don't.
it's the metal bar with the very ornate
Design,
engravings on it. Yeah. Can I use the metal bar with the door?
What do you want to do with it?
Use it in one of the key slots or the keyholes.
Move it in and out
Alright.
gently.
So, you line up the metal bar on one side of the door and attempt to slide it in, but it doesn't catch. It just rattles loosely in the hole. You can feel there are divots for something to slot in, but this one doesn't fit. So you try it
Okay,
on the other side. As you twist this around, it does slot in snugly, and the bar goes far enough into the door that the smooth lining is no longer seen and is only the carved filigree left.
Oh, great. We
You
have to
hear-
find the second key.
You hear clunking as some of the mechanism slots into place.
All right, where's the second key?
You get the idea that this was made to be a novelty for the master of the house.
Well, it appears that we have to continue looking throughout the house anyway, because
Find the other key, yeah.
yeah, because call me crazy, but I have a feeling that whatever is behind this door will definitely be worth our while.
Do you think that maybe behind this door is the original copy?
Honestly, yes, it makes too much. It makes too much
It might
sense.
be.
Something important is behind here, and we have to find out what it is.
Or it's a complete
Something
novelty
important
and
or
it's not-
something dangerous?
Why can't it be both?
Mila,
Maybe
point
it's
is-
a pony.
Pardon?
why not both?
Yeah.
Why
the
not
point
Lightbringer?
But the point, my point being, I believe it is within our best interests to find out what is behind this door.
So let's find out what's behind door number 1. Yes, okay, I understand. So we should probably look upstairs, because downstairs we found one. It stands to reason that the other one is upstairs, so I put myself in front
Agreed.
of one of the staircases.
Darius
Where are you
has
going?
smashed through the wall there.
Oh,
Where are
sorry.
you going?
Alright, sorry. I get turned
Overly
around in this.
excited, yes.
I get
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
so I get
That's
easily
good, though.
turned around in this place. This place is fucking huge.
Draw yourself a map, it might help.
I know
I
it's
don't know how
fucking
to-
huge.
I
I was the one who had to texture it. Okay.
I don't know how to draw.
All right. So, Barben
I
the
know how
Bard,
to-
Darius, and Beevehr all head up the left staircase. Snuggles and Uther head up the right staircase. Snuggles and Uther, dexterity save.
What about Shava?
Shava stands there and waits.
Shava hasn't moved yet.
And the other one is plus, and the other's got a +2 bonus to it. Got a +0 on me. Snuggles has a 17, I have a 10.
Okay. Uther, your foot crashes through a rotten stair and you slip back down the stairs. Snuggles manages to hop deftly up the top of the stairs and is now waiting at the top for you. Sam,
We don't know if
if
we
you're
have
going up
to.
those stairs again, make me another dex save.
We're light enough to not hear it.
You
I
go
learned my
up the
lesson.
rotten, rickety staircases as a case of pride, and you get over the hole you made before. The staircase starts to crumble underneath you, but you manage to jump up, holding on the banister, and land on the landing next to Snuggles. Snuggles looks
That's
at
what
you
you get for heavy
and shakes his fuzzy
armor.
head.
Okay.
Alright then.
Great.
Now, give me a moment, and I will transfer you upstairs.
All right.
I'm just gonna kidnap your characters and line them up to make it easier to transfer them. Yep.
It is as though the hand of God has touched me.
I say so
You can
myself,
normally
yes.
sue if that happens.
Okay,
It is
let
dark
me
for a moment. That is not the right thing.
I'm back in my mode.
That... I can't see. I can't see.
That's because I haven't unveiled the map for you yet.
Excuse me for a moment. Pee break.
That's what I did already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if anyone has to run and pee, this is a good chance.
Yeah. Had I known that. For the Star Trek thing, I actually had done a few renders of things that I couldn't find visuals for.
It will hold. You can use it another time. I see.
But it's ready and waiting.
It's a flaw!
It
What?
is.
Ooh, it's a landing. There's a door to the left, a door to the right. And a
There.
balcony looking down.
And a brand new car.
There's also corridors leading off to the left and right.
Well, oh, around the corners, down
Yes.
to the south, okay. It looked like they were only small niches, or whatever you want to call them.
All right, everybody. So the choice is now: do we go left
choices
or
are-
right for? Or right first?
We should probably first look what's waiting for us around the corners.
Oh, if you're gonna be like that, then fine.
Alright,
And I'm back.
Darius, you're right at the corner. What do you want to do?
Let's look around the corner then and see what we have. Roll
Alright, you-
perception.
You don't need to roll perception, you just peek around the corner and you
Oh,
see
thank God.
you see a corridor and two more doors.
Oh,
And Luther
Lovely.
looks on the other side and finds
Yep,
probably
and on the
a
other
similar arrangement.
Yep.
oh, what's this?
Ooh, woo, what this?
Yeah.
You can't quite tell from over here.
Well, someone who's light-footed should probably go. I said light-footed. Ah,
Fair enough.
Okay, fine.
this
I was gonna do.
always happens to
I'll
me.
meet you in the middle. Snuggles can go. Give
Alright.
it a sniff. Do you want Snuggles to make a check?
Sure. Snuggles
Okay,
can
as
handle
has keen hearing and smell, has advantage
Roll
on
for
wisdom
sniffing.
perception. I get advantage on my my wisdom save and my wisdom save and a wisdom check, and as I have a wisdom of +1, so it's a D20 plus twice.
Alright.
Wait, what? No, look at it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. That's 11. But then I get to roll it again. Wait, no, it's 2 times. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Alright. Snuggles gets a snootful of this little pile. He can smell that it has traces of kobold on it, but nothing recently. Shava comes down and has a closer look. This is a pile of human clothes. It looks like it has
Lovely.
just been thrown here out of the way. It looks like there's no blood or tears on them. It looks like it's just the contents of a wardrobe.
Not the wardrobe from downstairs, from way downstairs.
Where did you find more fancy stuff?
Alright. Beevehr looks over Snuggles and he sees the pile of clothing.
I would like to roll perception to see if there's anything I like.
You don't really need to. What you see is a number
Do a
of...
style check. He rolled that bad style check.
You see
Nope.
a number of tunics and trousers. You also see a pair of hunting boots. However, you spot one you like and you go to grab it, but as you hold it up, you realize this wouldn't fit you. Maybe it would have fit you 20 years ago, but this is an outfit for a child. These are children's clothes.
Snuggles, can you put this on?
We lost a Tony.
Maybe you should make an animal handling check.
Sure. I want you to roll an animal handling check to see if you can put this nice red embroidered tunic on this dog.
Score!
You fucking do it. Snuggles
You're a
is
good
now
doggy.
wearing a rather dapper shirt over the top of his kobold armor. He looks quite happy, and he digs into the pile and comes up with a small pork pie hat.
Good party.
Nicola,
Yes?
I'm very sorry, but I have to go.
Very well. Alright, we've been going for about 3 hours, so what do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we call it here for this week?
Yes.
Now that we have dressed up the puppers, we have killed several kobolds and released some drakes into the countryside.
Yes.
For better or for worse.
Well, they'll find a way.
Life will,
Life finds a way. Yeah.
So, Uther, would you like to make a note on your sheet that your pupper is now dapper?
Also, Nicola, I just realized I have a mastiff in my equipment, but I haven't. I noted that mine has not been utilized yet.
I feel like it's a little bit too late to introduce that one.
It is a little bit too late, I'm afraid.
Okay, fine. You know, I
It was
understand.
too late for my bear, so it's too late for you to do anything.
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah, I
Snuggles
understand.
was a
I-
compromise between a bear or a dog. So
I understand you hate. I understand you hate dogs. It's okay.
I
get
didn't get to bring my horses either, so
We don't have enough tunics, is the thing.
Hey, if you had tamed one of the drakes, I would have let you kept that. But you didn't quite charm them.
Why didn't you say something? Oh,
You should have
fuck.
thought of it. It's a role play.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, by the way, like, yeah, I want to free them from being ridden on, just so I
can
can
ride it
turn
myself.
around and say, I want to ride it.
look,
Nobody said anything
Tony.
about
At least they didn't go downstairs and decide to take a nice snacking on the kobolds down in the kitchen. After all,
Your
then you
little
would
friends
have
down
an
there.
issue with Beevehr, who would be angry because that would be a lost sale.
I'm just
That's
looking.
very, very important.
I'm just looking at if there's a sheet now. He does actually read Pupper is dapper. Okay, so
All
we'll
right.
end the session there, ladies and gentlemen. Play of the game.
I feel like throwing the dog because it.
Well, I didn't die. Statistically, it's going to be me. If I've learned anything from playing Overwatch,
Well, I would say since with the help of Barben, I took out 4 kobolds and a drake. I'd say that would.
I would say
Yeah.
the
I would say
you
a
talking the
single
I would
Drake
say
action.
beating a 33,
Not so
But I
much
would also.
wiping all the heavily armored ones.
Thank you, Sephi. Thank you, Sephi.
The chat is
Liberation.
saying the Drake
No.
liberation speech.
Ah!
No.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
If I were to turn
Local
this
man
into a
wipes
movie
every
or
team.
something,
Doesn't
that
get
would be
every
one
check.
of the pivotal scenes.
Yeah, that turned the combat entirely in your favor. Because that took
I
out
was
3
I
enemies.
was turning.
I actually want to point out that removed
Not all
4
about you,
combatants
Luther.
from combat. That speech removed 4 enemies from combat. The Drakes turned on their masters and killed them.
Fine.
Mage
Also,
Knight.
However,
I
throwing a dog is a
also,
very close second.
also, I rarely, if ever, get played the game in Overwatch, so let me have played the game in D&D.
I can't help it. I'm more of a DPS.
It's
Oh,
fucking
I'm
cool,
a
like, man.
fucking Paladin, and I'm just like, yeah, right, I'll be tank. Don't worry. No.
Alright then. So,
I'll just smite.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed this.
This
If anyone
is
missed
so much
any
fun.
of this, I will be putting this recording up on YouTube in the near future. The second session I will actually be putting up tomorrow, if I remember,
Yay.
and if YouTube fucking behaves itself. So that is going to be a goodbye from me, and going down the line, a goodbye from Creature,
Goodbye. I can
goodbye
move.
from Derkork,
Goodbye.
a goodbye from Matt,
Goodbye.
and Tony,
Bye-bye.
and victory scritches for the kitten. Yay! So, thank you for joining me, my players, and I will see you again next Saturday. And I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. It's unlikely because I have something I need to do tomorrow, so I might not make it back in time to stream. Keep an eye on
Alright.
the Twitch and the Discord, not Twitch, the Twitter and the Discord, but
Discord.
assume not. But if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Monday. So, bye-bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I can't find my OBS. There it is.